last time
Okay.
on Out of the Abyss, you are all in the dwarven city of Gauntlgrim, gathering your forces to return to the Underdark to deal with the demon incursion once and for all. You have made some friends, reconnected with old friends, and you are all now ready to leave the barracks in which you have been staying and descend back into the Underdark. You are being guided by a small platoon of battle-hammered dwarves who can take you part of the way to the road that leads to the Underdark, but you have gained information from the Harpers that the way is blocked. Fortunately, your new party member, Nero, the Zentarum Yuanti, knows a secret way into the darkness and will hopefully guide you safely to your destination, which is Mantle Dareth. Mantle Dareth is an outpost of the Zentarum, where supposedly someone knows how to get to the ancient and magical library of Graven Hollow, a place that you've been kind of anticipating for quite some time now. So, you all have one final night together in the barracks, catching up with old friends and family. You all wake up early in the morning, and it is time to head out. Teardra, who has been kind of acting as quartermaster of your expedition, unless you decide to, assign someone else to the position, has gotten all of your supplies ready. Everyone's all packed up. Your draft animals prepared. And you are ready to go. Is there anything you would like to do before your journey begins? Any preparations or anything?
I'm gonna go buy another diamond.
Okay, you hop on a minecart and you're like, be right back, guys. Get on a minecart and it's gonna take you back up to the vault. You head to the market and you go diamond shopping. And I feel like the jeweler is like, is it for someone special in your life?
I guess you could say that. It's just in case somebody kills over dead.
That's why everyone buys these things. There's no romance left in the world.
I feel like Yaslin would have gone and brought another couple as well with him.
Oh yeah, okay, so
We're both there, just like,
So yeah, how I know you have to get a specifically priced diamond for your magic, so just go ahead and add what you want and just subtract the gold from your money. Money. If you also, any of you who have like gemstones from looting things, you can use that as currency. They're just basically like currency, but lighter. Of course, dwarves are Scottish. Of course. Not all of them, but some of them. My Durgars are Dutch. My Durgars are Dutch. Is there anything else that anyone would like to do for preparations?
Lucius would like to purchase some arrows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess all of you can go shopping real quick. Get some supplies. You have been given 70 days worth of rations for your entire expedition. Every you have like a couple of like hand carts that you have like loaded with rations. Nothing tasty, mostly just like dry food.
Nero goes up to Nicole and he goes, "I'll make sure the provisions are adequate."
Nicole's busy looking over like the entire list of things as he's going over stuff with Cora, and he's just like, "That would be great, thank you." Cora, do we have enough bows? Do we have enough arrows for everyone? I don't know how many arrows you need for a squad.
Are you talking to Cora right now?
It's just like a side chat with Cora.
Fuck, I don't know what she would do. I don't know how many arrows she has. Let me actually look to see if she needs some. That's a good call. Players, Cora, inventory. She has tons of arrows. I think Cora, well prepared. Cora have lots of arrows.
Okay, as long as you're good then.
Real quick, the hermit in the chat, I met him at FanFusion yesterday, so thanks for coming.
Well
How did that
done.
go anyway? It looked really nice.
It was. I'll have to tell you guys about it another time because I don't want to cut too much into our
Welcome,
playtime.
Fan Fusion homies.
Yeah, it was pretty freaking dope. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. I'll probably talk about it on a stream. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Cora is doing pretty good. Cora have arrows, lots of arrows. You notice like things like rope, anything for like rock climbing, spelunking, all of that stuff has already been packed up. You pretty much have access to plenty of basic adventuring gear. It would be kind of mundane to list everything out, so I'm doing the ye old lazy DM hand wave.
You've got it all.
You got it all, but anything specific like diamonds and stuff, definitely.
I will say that Yaslin cast before she last rested, she casted a what's called vitriolic sphere on the shield guardian
Okay.
to
Excellent.
store it.
The hand wave.
It was either going to be that or counterspell. So
would
I
like
hate
to
your
ask,
I love it. What are you talking about?
Counterspell's great.
although haste could
How
have been
much
good as
do-
well.
just out of curiosity, how much do potions of greater healing cost?
Let me check.
It says 150 in the item
Does it?
in Foundry, but I don't know if that's what you wanted to go with.
Honestly,
Just making sure.
let's just go with what it says in Foundry for now because I haven't thought about
Sure.
shopping. We played like Out of the Abyss was such an interesting game to play because for the majority of the game you're not like really
Yeah, you have
in
nothing.
civilization, so like value of items and shops have been kind of rare.
Which is probably why I have over 2,000 gold still.
I feel like you
Yes.
should be maybe even richer, but it's okay.
I've got 16 platinum as well, so
oh yeah,
We're gonna
16
be rich
platinum.
soon.
yeah,
That's 160 gold.
Yeah.
it's a little bit.
You guys
I did
noticed
just buy
that
some diamonds.
you guys noticed that like while you guys are all running around and grabbing everything and all the provisions that you guys need and all the shopping, Nero is like sitting content in a corner talking to one of the dwarves about like the history of Wanty like snake wrestling and the effects that it has on culture today. And this guy does not
This
know
guy,
what's
this
going
dwarf is
on.
like, sir, this is an Arby's.
They call it an alligator roll, but really it's a Wanty roll. We made it up and we coined the term in our own, but by that time the crocodiles came.
VIP. Thank you, Literal or Joe, for the prime. He kind of narrows his eyes at you and he's like, sir, I didn't ask. But are you going to buy something?
Oh, I thought you were going on the expedition with us. No, I'm not here for
Oh, the expedition is still in the barracks. It's just you guys in the shops.
Yeah.
So, can I
Thought he
just ask
tagged
a quick
along.
question for anyone
Are you
who's
not part of our group? Oh,
Oh, he's
that
like,
America?
no, I work here at this stall.
sorry. Go. What's that, FedEx?
What's an Arby's?
What was the question?
Oh,
What's
a
an Arby's?
restaurant.
Oh, it's a
It's a fast
restaurant.
food.
It's a
Is it
meme.
fast food or
Yeah, it's fast food.
Yeah,
It's fast food.
and cheap stuff?
Um,
Okay,
Yeah.
it's cheap meat.
it's what I thought
So
it was. I just
Nicole
wanted
is-
clarification for everyone.
Yeah.
So Nicole is going to head back as soon as he's bought the potions, and then he's going to go find Tezra and ask, did you bring the piece of Shinebreaker that I asked for?
I did. Let me go get my things real quick. And she like hurries off, rummages, and then pulls out of her, like, she has like fancy luggage, like really nice trunks. She pulls out of.
He's overpacked.
Oh yeah. She's way overpacked. She brings out it's like wrapped in a very, very nice like cloth, and she like passes it to you very carefully.
Good. Thank you. Are you all ready?
I think so. I'm just really excited, you know? We're going on an adventure together.
Yes. And you know that I want you to be careful.
Oh, sure, absolutely. Careful. And definitely don't polymorph prematurely.
I didn't know that was a concern, but all right.
Well, I don't. You know, you say it's natural for us to be like this, but I've never been in danger, you know? Well, not like real danger.
All right, I'll keep an eye on you then.
She kind of like smiles. Oh, but I was just wondering, and she kind of looks into your eyes, and you notice that her very silvery eyes have almost like a reptilian slit down them. I noticed you kind of kept your eyes. I was wondering if it would be bad form for me to keep mine.
I am a dragonborn in this form. It's more normal for me to have it, but I won't stop you.
You know
It is
what?
your
And she pulls off
choice.
her head the most adorable little full moon round glasses, and it kind of obscures it a bit. She goes, "There, is that better?" Yeah.
Yes, actually. I'm sure
it looks
whoever
more
you
scholarly,
find in
right?
the future. Yes, I was also going to say, I'm pretty sure whoever you find in the future will have fun taking those glasses off.
She like kind of gets red. Father. Yes, her eyes look comically big. They like get magnified.
And even more so after that comment.
Yeah, she like blushes a bit. She like puts a lock of her blue hair behind her ear. Well, I'm too busy with, you know, books and stuff. No, don't need to think about boys right now anyways. Or girls, I guess. And then she quickly scatters off to make sure everything is packed. She like takes all of her giant luggage and starts placing them on one of the carts. The dwarf who's like ready to haul it kind of looks back like, what the fuck?
First time.
This isn't a pleasure cruise, Missy. Oh no, absolutely not. This is going to be a journey fraught with danger. We're going to look death and chaos right in the eyes. And then I'm going to write a book about it.
Doesn't have eyes.
What?
Death doesn't have eyes. It's a concept. It's not a being.
Oh no, Death is a real person.
Well, oh, you're talking about. I thought he was just a skeleton.
You know, that's one way to think about it. And then she's going to like get into a really philosophical conversation about all the aspects of death according to like different cultures. And
We
she's just
spend
gonna...
about 30 minutes to an hour going back and forth discussing this with each other.
Yeah, you're gonna like go along the path. Is there anything else anyone's doing while y'all are getting ready to head out? All right. You are currently in a lower chamber that is technically part of the Vault of Kings. There is a main track that is actually, it's like several minecart tracks all together in a big track row that kind of head out, and you see that some of the tracks kind of veer off and then come reconverge. But you follow like the main track, led by the Battlehammer dwarves. You are not in the minecarts as there's way too many of you to accommodate, but as you travel, you notice that the well-manicured and carved buildings of Gauntlgrim become fewer and fewer, and the ceiling starts to get a little bit lower. The walls become more natural, less carved, and the track line you're following gets kind of thinner and more sparse, though you do see the occasional minecart kind of whiz by with dwarves kind of either just ferrying themselves to the main city or carrying their goods back and forth. You head for maybe a good hour. I think the conversation between Teardra and Nero has kind of started to like pan out. Your feet are starting to remember what it's like to walk for hours and hours and hours. When you get to a point, the track line, one single track kind of veers off into what looks like a big, dark, spooky hole with like no more lights at the end. And that's when all the Battlehammer dwarves start to light their torches. All right. This is the way. We must hurry to get to the lift. And they all look back, kind of nod, and you head into a cavern. Not a cavern, more like a hall, like a passageway. You feel the walls kind of closing in, the ceiling getting lower, stalactites and stalagmites start cropping up, and the normally very well carved and uniform stone building style of the dwarves starts to kind of peel away. You no longer see minecarts coming back and forth. It's just one single rickety track that looks like it has not been used in quite a while. It gets darker and darker, and you go for quite a ways, maybe another hour or two. As you get closer to the darkness, you're getting both a sense of strangeness and nostalgia. Nostalgia because you remember your months trapped in the Underdark, but a strangeness as there is an energy swelling up that is more potent than you remember. Almost like a blanket of filth that is draping itself over the bottoms of your stomach. It kind of makes the glands in the back of your throat kind of water, and you find yourself having to swallow as to keep the nausea down. After some time, you follow the road. You suddenly see the track end, and up ahead is a platform, almost like a cliffside. When the dwarf escorts hold up their torches, you see the ground lit up, but then it suddenly stops, as if almost swallowed by complete and utter darkness. It looks like a dead end, but as you kind of approach, you realize you are standing on a ledge. There is a lift attached to the ledge. It is very clearly dwarven make. It looks very complex. It has a lot of runic carvings into it, lots of gears and chains, and it's a very interesting contraption. It looks like it's big enough for about 10 people. But as you kind of look over the ledge, you realize it is very dark and you cannot see the bottom. In fact, when you look out, you can't see the top. You can't see any walls. It's just a black void. You hear the occasional flapping of bats swarming very far away. And a gentle yet eerie breeze kind of tickles your cheeks, almost sounding like a whispering sigh. And the dwarves look at you and then look at the lift. They're like, all right, who's first?
Nero's already on the lift.
You've done this before.
Yeah.
Nero
Nero likes small confined spaces and vast nothingness. So both are not an issue for him. As he gets onto the lift, though, he takes out some bracers, a ring, and a cloak, and he starts to put all of them on.
As you
Lucius
see,
is going to join Nero on the lift.
you look down, there's nothing. It's almost like you are on a platform in the middle of the deepest part of the ocean at night.
This will be fun.
Nicole follows after, kind of testing the lift for his weight. Not sure.
This 100 the Dark Lake?
I still don't like heights.
Nicole, just make a wisdom save real quick. I just want to see how you experience this. You wisely don't look down and just kind of lean on one of the railings that kind of confines three sides of the lift. Though you see that there's like a little door that can swing on from one side and then the other. But you kind of just check to make sure it's nice and sturdy before stepping on. You do not have dark vision, right?
I do.
Oh, you do. You try to like look into the darkness with your dark vision's like hopefully giving you some sense of something, and it's so creepy because even with your dark vision there's no features within your range to perceive. All right.
Othar would just put a hand on Nicole's back suddenly, probably startling him, and he would say, not to look down heights, love.
I'm not looking down. I'm looking forward. There's nothing.
It is pretty dark. How about you look at the lift. Look at the lift. You can look at Nero.
That's looking down.
Nero's like looking at both of you and going, nothingness. It's so comforting.
All right, maybe not look at Nero. Look at Yaslin. Hi, Yaslin.
You just see his fangs and a smile. That's all you see.
Yaslin,
Hello,
you
Yas.
have superior dark vision, right?
Correct.
So you can see twice as far as Nicole can. And
120
No, I can see. I can also see 120.
oh, okay, then never mind. You see exactly what Nicole sees, which is even more unsettling because you know that 120 feet's a pretty good distance. So it's very uncomfortable. You do know.
Because I don't think.
The light, the darkness isn't swallowing our light, right?
No, that's what's so creepy about it. This is not magical darkness. It's not stifling your torches. You're just it's impossible to gauge how big this cavern is and how empty it is.
Nicole can see even better than me because he sees normal. It's not dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a vast
Either way.
nothingness.
See
that-
nothingness.
yeah.
Yes, Teardra, and a few of the steel scale. It's steel scale, right?
Blade scales.
Blade scale. Why do I screw that up every time? I'm such a bad DM. Oh my gosh.
You can call them steel scales. That's fine.
No,
too.
blade scale sounds better. The blade
Scales.
scales. I like that better. Yeah, the blade scales.
You know one's badass.
Wait,
not
let's
gonna
see.
lie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 of you. Cora kind of steps in too, and I feel like actually before anyone with a torch follows you in, Cora is invisible to all of you. Everyone. So the way Gloomstalkers work is when they are in darkness, they are invisible to people with dark vision.
Yeah.
So you're like, Cora? Where's Cora? And then you just hear, Cora here? Very dark.
That
I
is
feel
actually
like-
something I'm curious about. Would I be able to see her then? Because I see normally in darkness, and it's technically not dark vision.
What is, oh, you see normally in, oh,
'Cause
if it's, I guess you would see, because if it's, because I feel like D&D is very specific how it words things. If it says see normally in dark vision, but it doesn't say dark vision, then I'm going to say, yeah, I guess you would be able to see her.
He's too preoccupied to notice that she's there anyway.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Though
I feel like Yasmin would be excited to be up so high because she's never been inside before, but she wouldn't be nervous. So.
Okay, yeah. So Yaslin has spent her whole life in the Underdark, so little things like this are not like maybe this isn't she hasn't seen this exactly, but I just feel like she's less like about the Underdark. Teardrip
Yes.
steps on and she's just kind of like, this is fun.
Yasmin's like, I wonder if I could see my old house from here.
Huh. Does someone have a torch that they have a spare?
I don't think so.
I don't
I
think
do.
any of us carry torches.
No.
Oh,
Lucius has
Oh, wait.
torches.
Here
She
you go, I
takes the
got one.
torch and she uses hers to light it. She goes, I just want to see. And she holds the torch over and drops it. And you see its light go.
For the record, Yasmin has 2 torches for some reason.
Okay.
Lucius
No,
has
do I?
torches because he doesn't have dark vision,
okay.
but he has glasses.
Oh, okay.
The light, you watch the light fall. You wait. It's still falling.
Well, we better go
I'm
down.
just gonna sit down.
The
It's gonna be
speck
a long
of
way.
light becomes so tiny that you can kind of make it out, but it's at some point you're not sure if it's still falling or if it's hit the bottom because it's now a twinkling star.
Let's just get this over with.
All
You can
right.
still kind of see it. I think
It's all
that's
right,
a
love.
good sign.
Remember our comfort song. Tomorrow is an awesome dragon she raids. He's clapping on the wrong beats, by the way. He's clapping on 2 and 4 instead of 1 and 3. Our tomorrow is an awesome. Sing it with me. Just remember it.
No, I'm just gonna sit here until we get to the bottom.
Everyone be very careful. Somebody could push you
go.
off the ledge and nobody would know who it was.
Nicole just his eyes snap to Nero and he just stares.
Okay, so you snap to where you heard Nero's voice, and then you see that he's on the other side of you because he's wearing a cloak of displacement.
Deirdre's like, oh, that's a really nice trick. I might have to interview about that later.
It helps.
You're not helping, Nero.
I'm offering great advice.
Oh, this must be the lever. Does anyone want to do the honors? You just see this giant lever kind of attached to the side.
Nero just grabs it and pulls.
As you pull it, you hear a really rusty crank, like, and the whole thing shakes, and you all go, ugh. It almost like free fall drops for like a second, where like your feet kind of like your stomach goes, whoa, and it goes
As it drops. As
Okay,
it
everyone
drops
should probably
in the
hold
free
on.
fall.
Nicole.
As it's in free fall, Nicole's just gonna be like, Nero, I'm gonna kill you.
Nero's like, this is my favorite part. Woo!
He doesn't understand because he's like 15 foot tall with a snake body if he's fully extended, so he doesn't feel the fall.
Oh yeah,
He
it's like a
just-
little
it's
spring.
just like a
I
little
just am
slinky. He's like a little
imagining
shock absorber.
Nicole's voice going, "Woo!"
It goes higher than Kothar's.
yeah,
Way
it's like,
higher.
Is that
like-
possible?
It like but it
Anything
like you
possible.
could feel it like creak, like the whole expedition who's waiting for you on the surface or on the ledge go but then it like crinks back into place and then you just hear all the gears grinding. It's just the most awful as it starts to head down.
The sooner we pull that lever, the sooner we get to the bottom. I'm helping.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
far you seem to be a bit more
Everybody?
impulsive than someone else.
Our tomorrow is an awesome dragon she raids.
Kothar, as you're
From heaven.
singing, actually, I feel like would any of you like be trying to like reach you. So the lift so far is one side of it has now gone below the cliffside, so it's kind of like dragging along the cliffside. Kothar, I'm just gonna say you're closest to that side,
Okay.
just because you were the one singing and it's funny. And as you're singing, you're kind of like da 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 da, and you look, and the cliffside's really the only thing you can see because it's the only object in range. And you see, like, suddenly coming into view a giant bat clinging to the wall with not a cute bat either, a scary bat, like the pig nose bat. Just
Oh. Okay. Okay.
and it's just looking at you like. As it goes down, I want to know.
Hello, handsome. Goodbye, handsome.
It was gonna like quickly fly, and a whole bunch of bats in the area are just. Everyone make a dex save real quick.
Everyone gets +4 because they're within 10 feet of me.
Wow, that's pretty convenient.
What?
Sure.
Nicole's
I'll
like,
take it.
take your damn situational bonus.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm gonna keep that, even though I have inspiration. I'm gonna keep
I
that.
love it.
I'm keeping mine too.
Nicole,
I'm definitely keeping mine as well.
Nicole, you scream at this bat. This is not you're not in your element. You scream. And you lean back like you're going to fall backwards over. You feel your heart like stop as you start to fly backwards. But Yaslin, with her nat 20, was quick enough to grab you by whatever cloth material is like right around your neck, and you're able to rebalance.
Oh, maybe you should hang on to the edge or something.
Yeah.
He's not responding.
You see Lucius like tie a rope in a lasso and put it around Nicole and tie it to himself. Yeah.
Aww. Hopefully one of you doesn't go flying over, taking the other with you. For this awkward, uncomfortable lift goes down. You can't quite tell the speed that it's going down. But it takes 20 minutes before you feel it slowly bump against the ground.
We're at the bottom.
You can
we
see
see the
on the
torch?
ground Tyrder's torch, just little embers in a very like chalky sediment. It's like no vegetation, no fungi. In fact, what's strange about this place, something that stands out to you that's different than the Underdark that you've been in, is there's no bioluminescent crystals. There's no bioluminescent fungi. There's nothing. This place is pitch black.
We should scout and make sure that there's nothing up ahead that might interfere with our army passing through.
Should I go back up and start escorting each group down here?
I wonder if we should have someone look at the actual mechanism, because we don't want any of our people getting killed from falling over the edge or anything.
I don't know if we have time.
It was a pretty smooth ride. I think we're fine.
Nero has actually been on this lift before and is like, that's pretty standard.
Dwarvens are pretty good at creating things that last.
That was a pretty smooth ride. That was a pretty smooth
All right, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. It's like patting the top of Nicole's head. You're all right. You're all right.
Tear Trail looks
Nero
at you
just
do
looks over,
that
he's
and
like-
starts going like this.
Nero looks over, is like, yeah, it was a good ride. He is okay.
All right.
He doesn't understand.
I'm gonna head back up. Actually, and she puts her hands to her temples. I'm going to let them know that I'm coming back up. She looks a little verklempt.
I like that word.
Verklempt.
Verklempt. Is
Alright.
everything all right? You look verklempt.
Yes.
Nero says, "Yeah. Why are you looking so verklempt right now?"
Not for clumped, for Klempt. Oh,
sorry.
it's just
Verklempt.
Oh, I got the message up, but I felt like it was a little bit of interference. Like it was difficult for them to hear me. I've never experienced that before when I cast message.
Their face
Perhaps.
was nearby.
Yes.
You know, I expected it to be a lot glowier if there was Ferrisress. Maybe there is something else disrupting. Huh. Anywho, I'll start escorting them. Oh, I can tell you exactly how many people need to be escorted. 1, 2. This is gonna be a lot. Holy shit.
We're
Oh,
going to be here for hours. We should probably set up a base camp down here.
I would also like to get a lay of the land, and you're going to see Lucius light up a torch.
Okay, I will get to you in 1 second with what you see.
Nero's gonna follow
Let's
Lucius.
see. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, let me just do a real thing. 1, 2,
Nicole's being dragged by Lucius.
3, 16.
Love, you need to stand up. You need to stand up. We're about to move. You need to stand up. Come on, come on, come on. Use your body weight.
I am. I'm staying right here.
Yeah,
Just
listen,
see-
listen. The worst part's over. The worst part's over. He looks over at Nero. The worst part's over, right?
no,
Are there any more lives?
no.
Oh, see, the worst part's over. So come on, just
That's
stand
not
up. You're
the
wearing.
worst. That might not be the
like-
worst part.
Shush.
You know,
just see
okay,
Nicole getting dragged
Nero,
behind
I need to
Lucius.
message you something really funny in
Go for it.
relation to this conversation you're having right now.
Please.
This is gonna be.
There's like a.
I want you
2,000
to handle this however you think Nero would.
After a little bit of being dragged, Nicole will finally like get up very shakily and untie himself from Lucius. But he's still gonna hold onto the rope.
Like a kindergartner.
Lucius is going to kind of brush down Nicole's dust off his pants and stuff. Ah, yes. Welcome to the land of the walking.
Well, I would rather it stay walking and not falling.
Okay,
Are
I'm
you
trying
okay,
to.
Nicole? Over down at the bottom? Down the ground?
As long as we're not falling again. I should be
Okay, you
fine.
guys have a
As long as we're not
party
falling
of
again, we should be fine.
73
Jesus
people,
Christ.
and oh wait, no, I'm sorry, 73, so 4, so 5, so 6, so 7, 78 people, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mounts. 73.
What, 2
Wait,
hours?
73, so 4, so 5, so 6, 7, 78. Sorry, 78. Your expedition forces are currently 78 strong.
So we're
So
going
that
to be
means
here
it's
for
gonna
3
take-
hours.
It's going to take 9 trips to get them all down, which
Right.
if
20
you
minutes
times-
each.
20 minutes up and
No,
20 minutes
yeah.
down.
It's 40 minutes
Oh,
each.
40 minutes each. So we're there for 6 hours.
It's 360
It'll be the
minutes.
So you could definitely start exploring the area and kind of scouting ahead and just tell everybody to like
Yeah.
wait there because you don't know. What's creepy about this is like on all sides, except for the wall of the cliff. Which actually, you notice there is no more wall of the cliff because at some point it concaved inwards, and it was like
It's just a rail where the lift is, huh?
it's like chains that are like
Yeah.
It's like a whole chain thing. So yeah, you actually don't know. So on all sides, it's just you're like surrounded by darkness.
We should establish a
Okay,
perimeter.
so Lucius, to get a lay of the land, you lift up your torch. The torch shines bright light 20 feet or 10 feet and then 20 feet of dim. Is that what it is? Or is it 20 feet of bright and 40 feet of
20.
dim?
20-foot radius of dim light and an additional 20 feet of bright. Yeah. Sorry,
bright
bright light
window.
for 20.
It's 2020.
2020,
So
so
it's 40
40,
feet
okay,
out.
40 feet out. As you kind of hold up your torch, you notice that the ground is mostly flat with some variations of like little, not hills, but it's mostly flat, but not like perfectly like it's been rolled out flat, just like at the, it looks like the bottom of the ocean, like that kind of ground. You see the earth looks gray and chalky. There's little, it's very stony. There is no mushrooms, no moss, no creatures.
What will we eat? Mushrooms.
Though as you kind of like lift your torch and start kind of walking around, you see some kind of form up ahead. You kind of can't tell quite what it is. Your light isn't quite reaching. It's a bit obscured. A large form, though it's hard to tell how big.
Does it look living?
It's perfectly still.
Nero goes, oh, if you want, I can go check it out.
Because it's in Sheila.
Yes, I like that very much, Nero. As in a whisper.
Okay. And Nero goes. He goes to check it out. See what it is.
You slither up. And are you bringing a torch with you?
Nope.
Okay. You see a shadowy form. Though your dark vision, the place is still dim. You have regular dark vision, right?
Yeah, just regular.
Okay, it's
60 feet dark vision.
You just see a big shadowy mound. As you get close, it's like as big as a building.
Does it look breathing? Does it look like it's
You
like chest is
don't-
rising and falling?
You roll me in perception.
Okay. $11.
You stare at it really hard, looking for signs of breathing, though your mind suddenly remembers that there are creatures that can hold their breath for days at a time.
Nero
You think you
is
might need to
going.
light a torch if you're gonna see.
I don't want to, because then I'm revealed. Nero would definitely sneak up behind where it thinks its back is, and goes, "Stay to who you are."
You hear nothing.
Nero will put his arms in a headlock around the head as quickly as he can, unless it makes a reaction.
You slip your arm around a knob of sorts, and you realize that you have your arm around stone.
Construct.
What is it?
I whisper into where Seer would be, and I say, "Are you a construct?"
You feel, you do that, and you suddenly feel a crack, and whatever you're holding on to suddenly snaps off. Make a dexterity savings throw as you fall backwards.
14.
You kind of bonk backwards. Your tail kind of saves you a little bit, but you realize there's a big chunk of stone in your hand, in the shape of a nose.
I just
Lucius.
lift it up. I look at Lucius and I go, "I got it."
Lucius, hearing the loud crash, hearing the thud, he's gonna summon Lumion, and he's gonna look at the direction that Nero's last whereabouts were.
As you raise your torch, the light kind of ahead of you swallows up and climbs up this giant figure. And at first, it it stops your heart as a big, looming, angry face is staring at you, as big as a house. But then you realize it's got no nose, and you catch your breath in your mouth. It looks like a giant carved stone dwarven head that has been kind of like laying awkwardly in the kind of sandy sediment. It doesn't look realistic. It definitely looks stylized, like a statue or a part of a statue.
I think you got its nose there, Nero. I believe it's a statue.
I believe it's also a statue, but it was better to assume it wasn't and check later. He drops the nose.
All
Let's
right.
keep looking.
Okay, so what's the plan, guys? Are you creating a perimeter, or are you gonna kind of scout ahead? You actually don't know which direction you are supposed to be going, so
Yeah.
Trying to create a
Nero's
perimeter, I think.
Yeah, Nero's plan is just to create, like, scout out a little bit of a perimeter. That way we have, like, some sort of zone that we know that
you're safe. in.
our army guys can come in okay.
Yaslin agrees. Like, but try to find the best way for us to go forward eventually.
Yes.
So you start looking around, and you notice more and more like bits of almost like ruins, kind of randomly scattered and half buried in the earth. Very much dwarven styled. Too bad we don't have a dwarf with the stone crafting feature to check it out, but you find little ledges, you find broken stairs, shattered hearths. It feels like you are in a forgotten settlement, lost to time. But you start kind of figuring out, all right, there is a big broken building over here, there's a big empty space over here, there's a monolith over here, and you start kind of like tracking out a perimeter. After you do this, you notice a light coming towards you from the direction of the lift. And one of the battle-hammered dwarfs is approaching you. All right, I just got to the bottom. They're going up for another trip. We've got my battle hammers down here. Glad you didn't go running off. This place can get a little bit difficult to maneuver. We call this place the Ghost Vault.
We've done a little bit of scouring around just to see if everything's okay. But that's about it so far.
Aye. Be a little careful, don't go too far. This area is mostly vacant, but sometimes the ghosts get a little riled up.
You know, there are actually anything other than ghosts here?
I've personally never seen any, but I've heard them. They sound angry. This used
Always
to be...
wanted. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
You were done.
this used to be part of Gauntlgrim before Brunar took it back, but we were never able to reclaim this place. There's something haunted about it. We don't like it. No one wanted to settle here, so we just kind of left it be, though we periodically will traverse if we need to get down to the Underdark. We're technically not even in the Underdark yet. This is still part of the mountain.
Brunar should have liberated this part of Gauntlgrim too.
Aye, he wants to eventually, but you know, we only have so many of us.
We know how far Bruno's promises go.
Hey, don't speak badly of the king. How dare you? Who
Nero
are you?
looks at him, like, narrows his eyes, like...
He narrows his eyes.
Nero-
and
Nero's his eyes.
He narrows
Yeah,
his
narrows
eyes.
his eyes. He just goes, I do, however, want to wrestle a ghost.
I don't know the logistics of that, but...
I don't either. That's what exciting about it.
Well, we've got quite a bit of time before we've got everyone back down here, so I think it is best that we at least find the first marker. There is a great statue of a dwarven warrior that is holding a battle hammer
It's not. That's not its nose, is it?
Careful of noses.
Oh yeah.
I see you've
thought-
met the great face of the ghost faults. Aye, that is a jump scare and a half if you don't know it's coming.
I thought it was a construct, and I tried to rip its head off.
That's bold of you. The thing is the size of a barracks.
I got its nose.
Aye, that is quite a bit of history that has been destroyed. Thank you for that, Nero.
You're welcome.
Anywho, we need to find the statue. It is probably a good 100, 200 feet from here. It's about 2 stories tall, and it will be pointing to its right, which means we need to go to the left once we find it. It's the first marker of the path.
Yes.
Doesn't sound very far. How long exactly are we going to be traveling through this area?
Oh, this area? It's a good 20 miles till the road to the Underdark.
20 miles of ghosts.
Well, hopefully no ghosts. If we're quiet and keep our torches dim, we shouldn't disturb too much. And the good news also, we shouldn't run into any nasty things that are living either, since there's hardly a bite to eat in these depths. This place is completely uncultivated. It is dead. He kind of like picks up some of the soil and like holds it, and it does look like just sand.
I wonder if we'll run across Waldron or Flash down here.
Who is a Waldron and a Flash?
Ghost friends of ours.
Aye, are they dwarven?
No.
Maybe we will, maybe we will not. Anyways, let's find that statue. And he starts kind of like craning his neck. This way, I believe. Maybe we should leave some kind of sign where we went so nobody gets lost.
Well, there's people here that'll be able to point where we're going.
Sure, let's actually, he kind of gestures you back to where the lift will settle and kind of starts putting some rocks together. I think we should maybe make like a little bonfire or something. If you
I
ever
thought
get
we wanted
lost,
to keep it dim.
well, we should be good here. It's just when you get out in there, ghosts don't really leave their haunts.
I'll build a bonfire.
I just don't want anybody to get lost.
That's fair.
That's fair.
What are we gonna burn if there's nothing alive down here? Like, is all?
We have
anything-
our he pulls out one of his torches. It kind of like a little sconch. Just a little
Okay.
light. If you get lost, head to the light.
There you go.
Oh. Boom. Okay, you just, as he's like starting to set it up, you just start like, and you cast Create Bonfire. Excellent.
Had that and never used it.
Yes.
I think that only lasts a minute.
Yeah, it does.
I knew I should have bought that bullseye lantern in the marketplace.
Yeah, but you should be able to use it to light the rest of the stuff on fire. Hopefully.
Oh, that's fair.
He's gonna use it, he's gonna like pull some torches. Alright, this torch should last about an hour. So, make sure you're back by an hour to light it, or you're lost and I don't know how I'm going to find you. So, spread out. First one who finds it comes back, and I don't know, do you have a way to signal each other?
We have our ways.
Alright, that about does it. And he's gonna just start like carefully heading in a direction. Are you guys splitting up or are you gonna stick together?
I feel like we should follow the dwarf that knows where he's going.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the dwarf was saying.
Maybe.
He doesn't give a shit
Yeah,
if
I
you
thought he
follow
was
him or not.
staying.
Oh, he walked off. He made a bonfire and
Oh,
walked
okay.
off. There's other dwarves staying. They're like a
Oh,
whole
okay.
pack of them came down. You all walk along, and he's kind of like looking around. He's like checking, like, all right, 2 paces past the broken mailbox. Like, you could tell he's done this before, but it's been a while. Everyone make a perception check real quick. Nicole is so traumatized.
From the
He's
lift.
still struggling.
Nothing's happening.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
We suck.
This is great. Where's Cora?
Look, a rock!
Oh no.
Does the dwarf roll a perception too?
I see
To
the
maybe save us?
mailbox over there.
All right,
Oh,
Yaslin, your eye catches something. A strange statue. You think, oh, is this the statue? And kind of walk over it to like touch it. When you suddenly see a blue wisp engulf the statue, almost like mage armor, before getting absorbed into it, and you hear a ghastly scream.
Yaslin would step back a bit.
But oh,
Nero will
Word.
slide forward a little bit.
none of ya are moving just yet.
I thought Yaslin would have also had shield. What's her name? Shieldra? Shield.
Teardra
Shield
is
Guardian, yeah.
not here.
Petra's
No,
Oh, the shield guardian.
sh-
Oh,
Yeah, she would have had the shield guardian. Yeah.
Shayla.
Sheila?
Sheila.
Sheila. Was it called Sheila or
Patient.
Shieldra?
Sheila.
It's Sheila.
Sheila, which is very Australian, which is kind of perfect.
It is. For those who don't know, a lot of people in Australia call Sheila a woman.
Yeah.
A woman.
Also, Lumi was summoned as a
Yes.
crystal dragon.
Okay, let me get Lumi on here.
Also, Nero found a ghost
Use a
dog,
splash page,
and
by
it's
the
in
way.
my background right now.
Oh gosh.
So that's the thing.
Okay, I'm setting up a scene real quick. Okay. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Initiative.
Oh boy.
Let me pick some action music. And let's take a quick, before we actually get into combat, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. Or maybe a 10-minute break.
Also, I need a token.
Oh, you don't have a token. Okay.
But yeah, we can fix that during the break. Just letting you know.
Erudite Bard played
Aw,
this
Nicole
card.
just gave
I feel like Nakul needs this.
Erudite gave Nicole blessing. You get a D4 to add to your next roll.
Thank you.
You know, I did think of using my inspiration because we got two of them on that that one. But it's like, no, it's probably more fun if I don't.
Hold on. Which token is yours? The one without a picture?
Yeah, that would be Nero's.
Okay, let me give you a picture
Yeah.
real quick.
I thought this was Nero here.
Hold on. Just give me a sec. Just give me a second. Patience, patience, patience. Shoot, now I have two and I don't know which one is the new one and which one's the old one. Shoot, what's the difference between the two?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, hold on, I got it. Wait, would you DM me which one it is?
What are you asking?
So, remember how we had to redo your character sheet? We just updated it. I still have your old one, and now I'm confused which one is yours.
Gotcha. I think I can just click and drag my character. If
Okay.
that helps.
That does help.
Okay. I don't know who this guy is,
There's-
but this is me.
Okay, because there's two of them
This
here.
is me. Yeah.
Okay,
right
I'm gonna
here.
get rid of that one. Let me see.
Cool. I can
Okay.
see.
I'm gonna delete the one that's not you.
Hmm.
Okay, delete.
I mean, wait. Let me make sure that this guy is me.
I hope so, because I just
Yeah, we're
deleted
good.
it.
Yeah, this is me. This is me. This is me.
Okay. Excellent. Let's take a 10-minute break. Go to the bathroom. We're gonna have a combat. And hello, everybody. Welcome to Out of the Abyss. It's so good to see everyone. It was good to meet everyone at the panel yesterday at FanFusion. Just a quick reminder, I do post all of my battle maps after they've appeared in Out of the Abyss and my one-shots onto my Ko-fi, and you could get them for free. Yeah, Ms. Nox plays in my Pathfinder games. And in one D&D game. So yeah, think of any questions you might have, and as soon as I get back, I will answer them. I just have to use the ladies' room. So BRB.
Okay. Hi, Ms. Nox.
Welcome, Raiders! Grab a drink and get ready to party!
Oh shit, it's Dead Aussie Gamer. Hello.
Is that a
Scarlet
dead
and-
Aussie gamer? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that raid. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to Out of the Abyss. How's everyone doing? We're just taking a quick intermission before we get into some combat. How's everyone doing? What did you stream? Raid hard or die trying? That's right. Exactly. Kuritsu, how is Nicole feeling right now? Oh, sorry, I didn't.
He's just been given jump scares. This is fine.
So many jump scares.
I think everyone forgot that Nicole is actually terrified of heights.
That's so ironic too. Although actually it's ironic and yet it's not, because I feel like when you are handicapped, it's uncomfortable.
Okay, I have no idea what I just came back into.
What do you mean?
What?
I had my Discord muted. And
Oh,
then all I came back into
Oh.
is when you're handicapped, it's uncomfortable. It's like, what?
Oh, we're talking about Nicole's fear of heights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a long time since he's flown, so
Yeah, it might
I
actually be difficult for
pretty
you
much
to
never-
even remember it because you have like shed.
Mhm.
So, high five, Ms. Nox. Thanks everyone for coming. Remember, you can grant inspiration or circumstance bonuses to your favorite dungeon master or player, I guess.
Yeah.
How are you guys enjoying the Vault of Ghosts? Me too.
It's pretty good.
DM always
So-
with chaos. That's right, Maverick.
So how did it go at the panel? What was the panel on as well?
The panel was Dungeons and Dragons and monetization. It was me and Adrian as Twitch streamers who stream D&D, a owner of a brick and mortar game shop, and somebody who wrote a supplement for D&D and had a very successful Kickstarter around the book that he wrote. And we just basically talked about ways to monetize D&D from all those different aspects, important things to think about, answered a whole bunch of questions from the audience, and it was actually a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. You're lurking and listening to what's going on as you sculpt a mutant sapient plant monitor? Wow. That sounds scary.
It's certainly a combination of words that I've not
monster.
thought of hearing.
Plant monster. I thought like you meant monitor lizard. That's funny. But yes. Is that wine?
ATC?
He didn't have his
Is
headset
it
on.
wine?
Is that wine, JTC? I'm very, very tempted. Yes, it was.
See, I typically don't drink on Sundays, but like we're going out of town soon, and it's like I need to kill this Moscato before we leave. So like, why not? I have one more glass.
I'm supposed to be doing keys in it's called in World of Warcraft after this. And my healer friend said last night on her stream that she's probably going to be drinking during it. But that's great.
I know.
Also, do you have a Moscato, Scarlet?
I could go get a
Are you gonna make-
Merlot or a Cabernet, possibly, but I was trying to wait a little bit, but I think this might actually be a good time. Because it's, we're about to get into combat and I kind of want to get silly so I can shit talk you. You know what I should be doing? I should be looking at my monsters and getting an idea of how they kill you.
While slightly tipsy, of course.
Absolutely.
Pre-planned so that you can be tipsy and still remember what's going on.
Exactly.
If the magician played this card, hazard for the party
What are you
Scappa.
eating?
Hazard for the party. Excellent.
What is that?
That means I summon a hazard on you guys. It's like something that happens at initiative 20, like a lair action.
I think she was asking about my food.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel
I
like
got-
an
I
idiot.
mean, that's fine too. I also
So
want
the
to know
hazard is a
what the
chicken
hazard
sandwich
is.
from Panera Bread. Everybody has to throw a wisdom save, or else they have to go scramble to eat it because it's really good.
What if I have scrambled eggs already?
Well, you
Rice.
don't have a chicken sandwich, so
Yeah, that's true.
I got a 10.
Oh, so that means that what's the DC versus this hazard?
I
of
haven't
chicken
called.
sandwich?
Oh, you guys are not talking to me. I'm sorry.
The chicken sandwich. That's it.
Predix,
It's okay.
is Yaslin a chicken? If Yaslin were to eat
She
meat,
wouldn't
would
even
she
see
be?
a chicken. She wouldn't
Yeah,
even
if
see
she
a
were to
chicken.
eat meat, would she be a chicken, pork, or beef kind of girl?
You're saying creatures she would have no idea of. Probably more chicken, but
The closest thing.
Okay, then yeah, she
Yeah.
failed. Because this is, as a chicken lover, this is really good.
although what would be the more common animals in the Underdark? I think it'd be like lizards. And like bats probably and stuff like that. So yeah, probably
wonder-
bat meat. I wonder how close that is to chicken.
Holy
I
shit,
feel like
Hermit.
bat beef would be really tough, for some reason. Not as tough as like lizard meat.
Well, they're mammals, aren't they? So they're not birds. So that could change it.
This is just like an ESO where war are actually like poultry.
Well, I don't have a chicken sandwich, but I do have half a pizza in the fridge, so I'll have to eat that later.
I'm
Very
not
healthy.
gonna
To eat
eat.
very healthy today.
Yeah, I've been eating pretty healthy. I have some dinner, but I'm gonna wait before I dig in.
I have been
Um,
very not healthy today.
No sushi.
I have to eat
eating
really
eggs
healthy
and
because
rice.
I'm healing.
No, Steven got me a salad though.
So.
I just
You
don't want to
okay?
be crunching in your ear.
Do you guys have a salada in Arizona?
What's a salada?
Oh, you don't have salada?
Is that a restaurant?
Aw.
It's a
It's a
yeah,
restaurant.
Let's go.
It's a salad
Kind of think
restaurant.
like Chipotle, but for salads instead of burritos.
Have any of you heard of
What did you
Hungry
ask?
Jacks?
Hermit, I was suspicious
actually.
that it was you because you said you were uploading 2,000 photos, so it was like it's probably that guy. It's great
Yeah.
to have you. That's so cool, though.
Anyone who doesn't know, if someone says Hungry Jacks in Australia, they mean
McDonald's?
basically Burger King.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
McDonald's is
basically
massive,
the
right?
Yeah,
okay.
McDonald's is massive.
Should I get a glass?
Yes.
If you
Yeah.
want one.
You're so nice. If you want one, maybe not, or do
No.
it, or don't.
Be a
No, the
partner, be
answer
my
is
partner in
yes.
crime. Be my partner
Okay.
in crime.
Okay, I gotta
Well,
give.
I don't
I gotta
I
give my
don't
husband
drink.
one more kiss anyway. I'll be right back.
I don't drink.
Yes.
I'm not going to tell someone else to go drink. So
Fair enough.
I can now pass as having a relatively done back piece. And I'm wearing a tank top because I haven't
Oh,
filled in
yeah.
the dragons, but I have capped both my
Oh.
shoulders.
you're the
Neither
only
is
one
Nicole,
that-
so you're good.
Yes.
Okay, like that's. I'm not saying it's not important to heal from that, but I thought, did you hurt yourself or something like that? But it's self-inflicted, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it is self-inflicted.
it's not
I
as like.
would
"Oh,
still eat
shit,
like
Right.
trash if
something
it was not then. No.
So we've
I haven't
actually come
broken
to we've actually come to an important moment where you guys are going to figure out what Nero kind of is,
Yeah.
as far as his class goes. So
Have you made a grapple something or other?
last guesses.
Well, I've changed mine since I saw your wisdom modifier.
Okay. What do you think it is?
Well, originally I was like, you're a druid, and then after literally the moment I ended,
Mhm.
like the moment I left, I was like, no, he's a fucking nature cleric.
Hmm.
And then I was like, no. Now I'm like, no, we can't be a nature cleric.
I'm wondering if some sort of monk.
That was my next guess. It was either monk or
I was
rogue.
either thinking, really? I was thinking monk or fighter.
I also don't. I only know the basic classes like warrior, paladin, ranger, and stuff like that. I don't know the extended classes that would be added with 5e.
Mhm.
Which I can't even remember what they are, but I don't even really know warlock that well. So
Watch, I'm just making another bard.
I did say that it's not a bard.
it
It's
could
not
be
a bard and it's not an
barbarian.
artificer. Those are the two that it's definitely not.
Artificer is one of those classes that I mean, like, they don't know that
I don't
well.
think it's an
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
artificer, yeah.
What,
yeah, I was either... Nero
the-
doesn't seem like a barbarian to me, which is why I'm
No.
like, if he's playing a grapple build, that narrows it down to like fighter or monk for me.
Okay.
And then
I also-
since you don't seem to be a barbarian, that's why I'm at those two.
I was also thinking, like, when Buff was, like, absolutely shitting on those guys in Polymorph, he was like, I fucking miss playing a barbarian. I'm like, okay, so he's probably a martial class that hits hard.
Hmm.
Could also be a ranger.
3 rangers in the
Maybe.
party, hell yeah.
I don't think Buff would do another ranger.
Wait, Scarlet, cheers.
Cheers.
Tink.
I have the closest thing to
Oh.
wine that I have.
Cheers again.
Frembois.
I'm gonna be getting through all of you. I don't like. So I've been posting little. Oh, this is good information for the chat. Actually, on my Twitter, I've been making little tweet threads about highlighting each of the characters from Out of the Abyss. I haven't covered all of them yet. So far, I've
Okay,
got
look at that.
Kothar, Nicole, and Lucius. I still need to do Yaslin, Cora. I don't know how. I kind of want to talk about J-Mitch, but it looks like I think I'm
J-Mitch.
gonna save Nero for last. since we have the least amount of lore about Nero. But yeah, so if
Wow.
you guys want a little
Save the best
kind
for
of like
last, I get it.
backstory on the characters, you can go to my Twitter.
I forgot that and retweet.
We
that
love
as well.
lore. We love lore.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Also, whenever we have breaks, you are welcome to grill the cast about
Yeah.
want to know about our characters.
Yeah.
I love answering questions about my character's backstory.
Oh no, it's Poof the Butt Magician again.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what Poof's name.
Yeah. You guys ready to fight?
Oh,
Like,
buddy.
Let's go.
Let me roll
I'm
for
right
everybody.
next to it, like a really low initiative.
Well,
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
okay.
Wait, no, Nicole's read twice, by the way.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm
Nicole's on the
there
board
twice.
twice.
If the magician played this card,
Nicole, you have
advantage to
advantage
not
on your
roll.
next. Nicole's on there twice. I'll give Nicole the higher one.
Yaslin is also on there twice.
Why?
What?
I think
I don't know.
I think 8 was my actual roll.
I just gave you. It doesn't matter. Cora's not in this fight, unless she appears. Cora is waiting by the lift.
Cora's on this fight. We're all dead.
Cora is helping the lift. Okay, Lucius, it is your turn. You see this creature reaching out towards Yaslin as if to strike.
Lucius is gonna be. Alright. Lucius is going to see the movement and aim his bow and arrow.
Nobody has any
casting-
torches or anything, right? It's dark.
I would have light cantrip on.
Oh, okay. Let me put it on you. It's on
Would
your
I
shield.
be able to see with
Yeah.
my glasses?
You can
dark
see,
vision?
but the thing is, without actual light source, it's still obscured, so you would have disadvantage.
Okay.
I haven't been very consistent about vision rules, but playing Pathfinder is making me a little bit more mindful.
I do enjoy playing within the rules. Like I think getting around the rules is.
Well, it gives
fun-
you a
fun-
reason to have
ways to-
light cantrip and stuff on, you know? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let's see. Let me look from your perspective. Okay. I think that it's lit. Oh, is it lit up enough for you to actually see? Yeah, okay. So this thing is now in dim light, but with your dark vision on, I think it makes it like bright light. So you can see now, so you wouldn't have disadvantage.
So I'm gonna go ahead and lob 2 shots at it.
Lob those shots.
He's gonna shoot his first one. It's gonna pass the statue and hit the cliff right next to it, and just kind of ricochet.
Yeah, your
you
poor
hear it?
arrow broke.
You're gonna hear Lucy go, "Dang it!" And he's gonna try and shoot again. Same exact roll.
Wow!
Oh,
It almost landed on a
no.
nat 20 too, and then it just.
Rip.
Oh.
I can't see west.
You realize how disoriented you are in this place. It's almost like it's hard. The depth perception is all kerfuffled, and you kind of curse under your breath and start getting ready to knock new arrows. But you look down at Lumi. You know Lumi can still act.
Luby, fight the statue.
Okay.
He goes and Lumi runs over and tries to give it a nice big old bite.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the twos!
What?
Oh my
Triple
god.
sevens,
Seven,
baby.
seven, seven.
Oh my gosh.
The
okay.
lucky number.
Lucius.
I do.
I will allow, because you got 777, that is super lucky. You hear cha-ching, and like it suddenly for a second sounds like a Las Vegas gambling floor room. I'm gonna let you make an inspired bow shot because that is so amazing.
I wonder what the chances are of rolling 2.
If you get another 7, we're flying to Las Vegas together.
Yes, right now.
No,
3.
Oh no!
Bob, you ruined it. It would have been a 7 if you didn't say anything. Oh
It
my
was
God.
close too.
The mimic dice.
Okay, well, I extended my DM's grace to you,
It's
and
greatly
you
appreciated.
rejected me. You rejected my grace, and now you must burn
Yes,
in
it's
hell.
your fault, too.
Lucius just hangs his head low as he's failed all of his shots.
no.
Nakul, it's your turn. You have advantage on your first attack.
Yes. Nicole is going to. Does he notice any other ones? Any other?
Yeah, let me see. Okay, so you do a quick perception. I want to see what you see. I don't actually know what you see.
I see 120 feet in normal. Like,
I know,
or
but
in
I just want to
normal
know what
vision,
you
but
notice.
15.
120.
That's the highest I've rolled.
Okay. You look around and you're startled for a second because you see another statue that looks a lot like this one over here, but this one seems inanimate. You also see some wispy action over here, but there's a little bit of a ledge right here. But you see kind of
so I'm not
breaking
sure.
the crest, you just see like a wispy blue light just
We got some wispy business going on over
yes.
Some wispy business.
Wispy
there. Wispy business.
We can wispy business.
Okay. Nicole is going to shuffle on very carefully over next to Yaslin and target the big one that Lucius was trying to hit.
It's a tough one to hit. Don't let its looks fool you.
Oh, what the heck? Okay, I have advantage on my roll?
Yes.
Okay.
That hits.
Alright. I would like to try and smite it. So, let me go ahead and roll for normal damage first. And then smite damage at second level.
Okay. Oh. Smite is radiant damage, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So Nicole took a swing at the stone, whatever it is.
Don't forget to roll Shinebreaker's damage.
Oh, I did. It was above that. It was 12.
Oh, and is that magic?
It's considered a magic weapon.
Cool. Okay.
Yes.
The whole like resistance to physical, past like 5th level when everyone has a +1 seems like so redundant.
It always like even in Baldur's Gate, like,
It is valid though.
you get a +1 weapon and everything's just no longer immune. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nicole takes a swing and he aims at the knee of the thing to try and bring it down a little bit. maybe
You
slow
hit it so hard and a whole chunk just flies off of it. It looks slightly destabilized, but it kind of readjusts and it's still looking like it's approaching Yaslin with an aggressive fist.
Okay. Damn. Nicole is just going to. That's his turn for now. He's moved over and tried to figure out what's going on. There might be 2 other things coming at us, but let's figure out what to do with the thing in front of us first.
Nero.
Nero is going to run behind the little statue guy.
Thank you, Land Shark. Sorry.
It's gonna hear that
No.
go. That has no relation to this current combat. Interesting. He's gonna run behind. He is going to leap onto the back of this statue and attempt to do the same thing he did before, but this time he's taking his thick, girthy tail and wrapping it around the construct's legs in an attempt to grapple.
Okay.
But first, sorry, I lied. He is attacking with unarmed strike, and he's using his bonus action to grapple.
Okay. So, how does this work mechanically?
So
Do you
mechanically,
do you have to succeed your unarmed strike in order to grapple, or is the grapple a completely different?
let me look at Tavern Brawler grapple. When you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or improvised weapon on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to grapple the target.
Okay, and
So I guess I just go up to it and
Okay.
and like at first I just go and like try and pop it in the jaw.
Yeah. So the first thing you need to do is hit it.
Cool,
Oh.
cool. Makes sense.
Also, I need to figure out, is the attempt to grapple another like attack roll, or is it like an athletic roll?
Grapple check.
I
If
like how
check-
Pathfinder does this. It's so much actually
Yes.
easier.
You mean Pathfinder
grapple
Foundry?
check 5e. I think it's like
You can use the
a strength versus strength.
Like a
Believe.
athletics versus athletics.
Yeah, athletics versus athletics.
Okay, first try to make your attack roll, because you first have to hit
Okay.
before we can move on.
Yes. So I go.
It is.
Oh, that's. Oh gosh, I have so many. Give me a second.
So many
I think I
buttons.
missed it. Are you going for the statue or the ghost?
I'm going for the statue.
You do not
And
wait.
it
When
is-
you say ghost, that little spirit there, that is signifying that the ghost is inside the statue. You can't target the ghost.
Okay, good, because I wasn't.
Okay. I just can't hear it. Let me get the ghost off the screen.
I roll a 16.
That you try to punch it and your
I
knuckles.
use my inspiration.
Okay.
Would he have advantage from flanking?
I don't even see Nero.
I'm right here.
He's like right over there.
I'm behind it.
Oh, okay. You
He's-
actually need to be up here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hold on. This ghost is in my way.
It just looked like I was on his back there.
You,
so
you
a
were
lot
like
place
inside of
there,
it.
But I
Okay,
get it.
yes, you do have advantage. So you don't
Oh,
have
okay.
So just attack normally. You don't have to use your
Let me
inspiration.
just do that again.
Uh,
An 18.
Why
Okay.
don't you go ahead and use that inspiration to
Okay,
reroll
let's
with
inspire.
advantage?
Let's inspire ourselves, guys.
Oh, thank you so much, Hermit.
Oh god.
And you didn't even.
Right.
We did it, guys.
You know,
it only
you
took
know what
3
you should do?
rolls.
You know what you should do, Buff? Because you didn't attack with advantage, you should do it again to see if you roll another nat 20.
But that was the
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
was
true.
all the
That is
advantages I have.
No, you were
normally.
supposed to roll with
Eurydice?
advantage.
That was
Hero
through several
smash.
Eurydice
That was-
You're
just
supposed to roll
gave
4.
Buff Levin the spirit
Oh.
of strength, which means you have advantage, or no, you add a plus D8 to all strength-based checks, including athletics.
all strength based checks, including athletics. Okay, so I'm attacking with unarmed strike,
Okay,
and
so
let's just say
first roll damage. Let's just do this in the order of operations so that I'm not confused.
For
So first
for
roll your damage.
flavor, I like a 1-2 miss and then uppercut gets him.
Hermit, thank you so
critical.
much.
Boom, 11 bludgeoning damage.
Do you have? Are your attacks considered magical?
I believe
There is that
the
is
monk
that is
thing.
a specifically that's a feat you get at a specific level as a monk.
Yes, I believe I have. I want to say.
Let me just look at your character real quick.
There's so many features.
I know.
It's hard to
Okay.
tell. Is it Warrior of the Gods? No.
They get it at 3rd level? Really?
What is it? I gotta look at my character sheet on TNT Beyond.
I know. It's such a mess. Dude, we have Hermit here giving us all of the helps.
We appreciate
I love that. Dude,
Hermit.
my chat's the freaking best. This is what it's like when we play Pathfinder. I'll be like, I don't know how this rule works. And then my chat is like, it works like this. And I'm like, this is why
Starting
I...
at 6th level.
Oh, 6th level?
Oh, so I have it.
You have it. Okay. Just finding out. Okay.
Yeah, key empowered strikes is what it's called. At 6th level, your unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage.
Okay. Now, you roll athletics. I'm rolling acrobatics.
Okay.
It is either athletics or acrobatics for the grapple.
Oh,
person.
either? Oh, then I'm definitely rolling athletics because this
So
boys.
If I am understanding, I get a +8,
Yes. Well, plus 1d8.
plus 1d8. Okay.
Yes. Oh, you.
25.
This thing
Jesus
barely
Christ.
resists as your giant snake
resisted
tail.
really
No, it barely can resist, but your
Okay.
tail snaps around it, and you're like a big ball of like it's almost surprising how much like girthy tail you possess, just completely wrapped around this guy.
I got tail, guys. Yeah.
Extra.
Um, Cool. I attack again. With my extra attack.
Okay.
So wait, was it
Uh,
grappled?
Yeah, it's grappled.
It is now
Let
grappled.
me see if there's a grapple token signal.
Condition.
No, that's silenced.
It is silenced.
Restrained, probably.
Oh.
No,
No,
there's a
no, that's
grappled
too-
condition.
Grappled and restrained are two
It's
different
un-
things.
There is one in the convenient effects list.
I'm looking for. Okay, let me go to the convenient effects list.
I'm gonna roll for my
you,
advantaged
Codium.
attack. 26 on the second one.
That hits.
Cool. You applied that to me. I am not grappled.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Oh fuck!
I'm also not
I
grappled.
did it to me
Nicole.
too.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Let me roll damage.
It's a grapple.
Is this 20,
Master
26 hits him, right?
Yes, it hits him.
Okay,
Master
okay,
of Dungeons,
okay.
thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Hi, Otter This World. I love that name. You're Otter
All right,
This World.
7 damage to him.
7 damage.
Mhm. As I start to elbow strike.
You see like chunks of
Still on
rock
top.
flying off this thing. You're like, it's a good thing I used to do karate chops against bricks for training. Cinder blocks. That's what I had to do to get my black belt.
Were any of the still
What'd she say?
named Sally?
Yeah, he's just hammering down. He's just like raining down elbows. That's my turn.
That's my turn. Hey, Master of Dungeons, when can I fit you in for a D&D or Pathfinder game? Kothar, it's your turn. I'm filling up my schedule for the next couple months of games ahead of time because I'm trying to be professional. Kothar.
I'm gonna move here,
Uh-huh.
and everyone's gonna hear in their minds, "Be still, I'm with you." And I'm going to cast Calm Emotions. And I am going to be preemptively suppressing fear.
Oh. Okay. Cool. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
Yeah, I would choose frightened.
What is the charisma? What is the saving throw for if it's someone that's not willing?
Yeah, if it's someone that's unwilling.
Okay, then that doesn't matter in this case,
Yeah,
unless someone is like,
people can willingly choose to fail.
gotcha. Yeah, the cleric casts confusion on the DM.
That's a bonus action. But, yep, that's my turn.
Okay, chat, just so you know, okay, I think everyone in the group got it. Just so you know, I've never DM'd a party this large or this high level before, so I'm getting all kinds of surprised. All kinds of surprised. So I just imagine Kothar in everyone's mind singing, "Be still my soul, da 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 da."
Really, really pitchy, though.
Is-
Really pitchy.
Is Kothar not a good singer?
He is canonically tone deaf.
What was the name of your elf who really wants to be the organist?
Ithril.
Ithril.
Okay.
Ithril Alwyn.
It's like the opposite of Ithril.
This is
I
the,
love it. Jameich is
this
also
is the total
canonically tone
opposite. Oh my god, we could have bonded! Shit!
deaf.
Does Kothar
You
know
have no idea?
that he's tone deaf, or does he reject that?
He's never explored it.
So he doesn't really care. He just knows the hymns,
Yeah.
but he's not like, I have a passion for singing hymns to
Yeah, no.
Tara.
That's
He's
his
not
music's
Ithril.
not his passion. Yeah, no, Ithril, that's Ithril's passion.
Yaslin.
So I need to remember because it's been a little bit. You can move, make an attack, and then use the rest of your movement, can't you?
You can spend
And
it.
how does the shield guardian work? Do I have to command it to do something? And can I command it to do that?
It will move directly after your turn, and you can command it to use its action, bonus action movement.
Okay, so
first you move,
I take-
and then you move,
I take my turn, and then
and then it
it's the
takes
shield
its turn.
guardian.
Yeah.
okay, then I don't know what to do on Yaslin's part then.
Were you not thinking about your turn?
I was thinking about what to do with the shield guardian, not what to do with Yaslin, because I didn't think I'd have a chance to do anything with Yaslin.
Then just go to your default.
Nancy's not going to help. I
She
guess
has a
Yaslin
sword.
She does, yes.
used it
She's
once.
shocked. She's shocked by the thing coming towards her, so she'll cast Chromatic Sphere. Chromatic Orb, sorry.
Okay.
At it. It will be. I think acid damage
Okay.
would probably be the best. So. Okay.
Wow.
I guess that was the
None
right
of us
thing.
can roll for perception, but attacks.
Look at all
I
that.
rolled
Oh my
damage.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
So, that was a wonderful hit. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you wish it would have done. Webster just gave me acid resistance. Webster, I'm already resistant to acid. I'll apply it to the other thing. How about that? Whoops.
Boy.
Well,
Alright.
the other thing's cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder. They don't seem like it would make as much shit as acid would to rock, so that's the reason why I picked it.
Guess like you
So you-
picked wrong.
Yes, we
I guess
know
so.
now.
We can also try to figure out what this is. Guys.
Yeah.
We're calling
I
knowledge,
didn't-
not in D&D, not in my D&D.
Exactly. I think
This is
that
what
will end. I think that will end Yaslin's turn because she doesn't want to move away from it and get attacked.
Okay. What is your shield guardian doing?
It'll move up next to.
It
Louis?
can't. It. Oh, you're gonna like make it go around. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, can I move it? There it goes. And then it will attack.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Yaslin. That will miss. Hit harder.
Then it will then. So that has multi attack.
Good call.
Cool.
It like
Mage out of
punches
Lucius's book.
into the rock and its hand cracks a little bit and you just hear it go, ouch.
Well, at least I got a nat 20.
That's true.
Yep.
Alright.
In one turn, I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1. That's just right. That's just this.
It
game.
happens.
As you guys are down there, suddenly a creeping fog starts to cover the place. And the area becomes very heavily obscured. And you can't see shit. Hold on a second.
Oh.
You can't see anything. Don't go, oh.
Nobody look at the battle map.
Nobody look. There's not a giant blue thing coming at us.
Nothing's happening.
Yaslin, as you are within the darkness or the obscured fog, you feel, oh dear,
Can I see her? and it, or
no. Heavily
Okay.
obscured. I don't know. I think that means you can't see her. Yaslin, you feel, oh god.
Uh-oh. Is Tyson dead?
I didn't, that was a lot of dice.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
I asked again, is Yaslin dead?
Please take 36 bludgeoning damage.
I don't think I take 36
Why?
because of the shield guardian.
Oh, you
Oh.
take half.
Mm,
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
shield-
take half, and he takes half.
Oh, okay.
that's right.
So
I
what
think
is that?
it's-
18 and 18?
Was it 36 you said?
Yeah, so take 18 damage, and I'm gonna put 18 damage onto your statue. Damn. What's over?
That helped.
Woof.
Good thing
Is
they
it-
gave it to Yaslin.
That's why we did what we did.
I know. Oh no, it hit again. And it's rolling with disadvantage, guys.
Of course it is. Yaslin has 13 AC.
I need more wine.
Oh! Okay. I thought 36 was a lot of damage.
Mm,
I need you to take half of 57 damage.
So that
Oh.
would be.
Jeez.
Is that
29?
like?
So, let's see. 25, 26, 27,
It's
28,
29.
29.
Yeah.
You hear
Okay, well-
that hurt a lot.
Yaslin's unconscious.
what?
She only has
No, you only had
46 hit points?
How do you only have 13 AC?
She didn't cast
She's a
mage
caster.
armor.
Do you not have mage armor?
Nah.
That's like you need mage armor. What?
That's the only way you're gonna survive the game, unless you're gonna be wearing armor.
Okay.
Oh, she hasn't got it. So,
Yaslin's down.
I think the lesson
already
we
has
learned
46
is
hit
don't be
points.
melee range when you're a caster.
Exactly. She hasn't been melee range at the moment yet. So
That's probably the moral of the story here.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
All right. Lucius.
do you want to put unconscious on
Yeah,
Yaslin?
I do.
Oh god.
She's just
Meanwhile,
there. She's
Nero's like
related.
flopping around on top of the construct, trying his darndest. It's like a rodeo clown.
so heavily obscured means I can't really see what's in here, right?
I don't know if it means that you just have disadvantage. I think it means you have
You
disadvantage
are
on shots.
considered blinded.
Oh, can you target and shoot an arrow when you're blinded?
Let's see what's
I
his
probably
blinded
could,
do.
but I would probably
Honestly,
risk-
I feel like intuitively, I feel like there's no way, but I also feel like 5th edition is like, yeah, you just have disadvantage.
So, in 5th edition, you have disadvantage on attack rolls. You automatically fail any ability check that requires sight.
That's
And
a
attack
big-
rolls against you have advantage.
That's so silly.
Yeah.
5 disadvantage.
Webster is gifting 10
Disadvantage.
stream loot packs. If you would like to help this party out, go to that link that I just linked in the chat and claim your free stream loot pack. And maybe you can save these motherfuckers. You will have disadvantage. Wait, what happens if 2 people are blinded? One has disadvantage attacking the
It's just-
other.
It's just flat.
Oh, it just flattens itself out? Oh, then I
Yeah,
should
advantage and disadvantage cancels each other.
I should have had. I was rolling for that guy that just knocked Yaslin on her ass. I was rolling with disadvantage.
Well, it
Well-
wouldn't matter anyway.
Same effect.
Okay, then roll
Yeah.
roll regularly, Lucius, because he's blind too.
Okay, so I just roll like normal.
Yeah. Dude,
Just-
we need to play Pathfinder, guys.
Hmm. I don't know how I feel about that. All right.
Right? Doesn't it sound weird?
You are
You step
an extra
out.
powerful ranger with good eyes.
Even if he steps
Yeah.
out, he can't see into it, so he's not. It's
Yeah.
not going to make a difference.
Yeah.
It just means that if something attacks them from behind or whatever,
That's
he
true.
won't be at disadvantage.
That's true.
all right. Trying to think of what Lucius would do in the situation. So I have an idea, but I don't want to metagame.
Do you want to just ask me what it is, and I'll tell you if it's metagamey bullshit or not?
Alright. I would feel like if he was enshrouded in mist, Lucius would try and back up out of something, but I don't know where back would be for Lucius. if
You're,
he
you know
would
what?
try-
I'll say because you're right on the corner, you can back out and be like, oh, there's a big ball of cloud in front of me.
Alright. So Lucius is going to back up about there and see that he gets out of the mist.
And you would see this giant ghostly figure descending, and it's huge. It's fucking huge, and it's like this giant ghost of a giant dwarf, like slowly creeping towards you, and your heart stops.
Guys, I think we have a problem. Big ghost outside.
Killa Maverick 53 played this
I'm just
card.
gonna shout that,
A
and he's
mysterious
gonna
bottle magically
turn
appears
his
and
bow.
levitates above Yaslin.
But
Thank you, Maverick. I will bring that up on Yaslin's turn. Okay.
he's going to try his luck shooting at this big target since he couldn't hit the statue.
Okay.
Roll higher than a 3 or a 2, please.
I'll try.
No, well, there it is.
18.
Oh,
You
I
know,
mean-
technically he did roll higher, so.
On the
You-
goose.
That's true.
you aimed for a spot, but it like wispily like wisped away.
Wispily wisp.
Wispily whiffed.
Wispily wisped away. I need to
I
drink.
love
Hold
that.
on. I'm having
Oh.
so much fun, guys. We should just.
You know what I love about our DM? The descriptors.
Yes.
She's great with
Whisked
descriptors.
away.
I researched
So good at setting the scene.
so
I'm
much for you.
fully immersed right now.
Do you know how much study and prep I did for the first like that whole 15-minute segment of only me speaking? Oh, that hits. That hits, Lucius.
Yes. And damage.
Damage.
He is going to have Lumi imbue that with radiant light.
Fuck yeah. Oh, radiant?
Radiant.
He's a crystal dragon.
Wow.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bring.
Hold on. That's I'm gonna give you a little hint here. You notice as
Spicy.
your radiant arrow finds its mark, the tendrils of magic clasp around it and make it appear a little bit less ethereal. It
It's like radiant works. Kinda.
It's not that. So it's like a ghostly figure, right? And it's like
Right.
form is like melting and then rebuilding and then melting and rebuilding almost regeneratively. That radiance seemed to interrupt that process.
You remember we had a sword that did radiant damage.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the fact that you picked Lumi to be Crystal is actually
Clutch.
All right, does Lumi get a turn after that, or was that because you
No,
commanded him?
that's because I commanded him. So
Excellent.
it just skips Nicole.
Okay. Nicole.
Goddamn. Nicole would like to get out of here. Can he figure out a way out?
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, roll perception.
All right.
You're like literally in the middle. It's like any direction.
Yeah, I'm
you
in the
go.
middle.
You perceive that you're in the middle. You just can pick a direction and go. You kind of you remember which direction you were walking. Like you haven't moved around a lot, so you know.
This wouldn't be classed as difficult terrain or anything like that, would it?
No, this is not difficult terrain.
What is my movement speed? 30 feet. Okay.
What game are we playing?
Uh,
Oh,
Pathfinder and Dragons.
Vampire Masquerade.
can I get here?
Okay. Oh, that is difficult terrain if you're passing through things. Sorry,
Through.
characters.
Okay, through. Okay, even through
Lumi's
allies.
there. Sheila's there.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go this way and out.
Okay. It's gonna make an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
See, that's what I was trying to avoid. That's in my last turn. Like, how do I get away from this thing? That was the thing I was trying to figure out. And
Do
could
you
just
have
use
any
bundle.
reactions if it hits you?
No, I won't be taking any reactions against it.
Okay.
Hits versus a 23.
It got a 24.
Lovely. Cool.
All
Doesn't
right.
have Sentinel or anything, right?
Why would you bring that into the world?
I'm just asking.
45 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, lovely.
Could be worse. As you back out of it, you see you are now face to face with a huge ghost.
Oh, that was the intention, because Lucius yelled.
Okay,
Yes.
you remember seeing.
Welcome
So
to
you
the big
saw a
threat.
little bit of wisp over that cliff, but now that you see what it is, it's like, I'm suddenly more worried about this than that statue.
You're way bigger than I. Oh god.
I told you big.
I thought you meant like 10 feet or like 15 feet, not like 30 feet.
Okay, Nicole, do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, I am going to. Fuck. Bonus action. Bonus action hex it.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, it should be at first level, but that's fine.
Okay, you deal
I
an
am
extra
going to
necrotic
declare-
damage when the target hits with an attack. Choose one ability. Has disadvantage on ability checks. Which ability?
Wisdom.
Okay.
Take 2 swings at it.
Hermit, the party does know about disengage. They just never like to use it.
I forgot about it.
That
before
that
disengage.
hits.
Smite.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Unfortunately, it's.
Cool.
Oh, that was the wrong level spell level. Again, whatever. I'll just do a first level smite.
You can reroll it if you want.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay. It takes 13 damage. And you see the radiance of your smite almost encapsulating it, almost like it's like caging it in a way.
That is his turn.
Nero.
Nero is gonna rage.
I see.
What does his rage sound like?
His rage doesn't sound like much, actually. You see his forearms and his tail, both get a little bit more defined. He gets like the drummer veins on his forearms, and then he gets the veins running through his tail. And you actually see within the veins, though, it looks like black ichor is flowing through them instead of like the regular purple that you would see. And yeah, he's just gonna throw a couple more of those unarmed strikes this guy's way. I get advantage, I believe, right? Are we still flanking?
You are flanking. You have yeah, I think with all the nonsense going on, you would still have advantage.
Okay.
How's it flanking?
Oh wait, Yaslin is down. You are not flanking.
I rolled 2 6s.
Do you
so
have
14
advantage
either
when you
way.
attack somebody when you're grappling them?
No.
Okay, then it would be normal. But
Okay.
you rolled 2 6s, so you miss. Or it's like hard, you know, you're like.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to put that I was raging too, so I'm gonna do that for my second attack.
Okay.
Because that does matter.
Okay.
Use this, yeah, +2 melee damage for strength weapons. Yeah, unarmed strikes count as strength weapons, right?
I think so.
Webster played this card.
Webster
Nero
played,
gets distracted by his need to hydrate.
Everyone has to hydrate. Thank you, Webster.
All right, let's do another unarmed strike. 13. Wow, I'm not rolling good.
Oh no.
Guys, we need to roll a little better.
Oh no, do I get to kill you?
That's two actions and a bonus action, and I'm grappling still. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
JTC0999 played this
That's my
card.
turn.
Yaslin.
JTC, you just gave Yaslin Bane. Yaslin can't use it at the moment, but when she wakes up, if she wakes up, she can have Bane, which means you can use your reaction to impose a -D4 to an attack roll or a saving throw. Yes, Nero.
I have one more inspiration.
Okay.
18.
Just missed.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't roll anything above a 10. All right, that's it. That's all I can do.
I'm sorry, Kothar.
no, it's
You're
just
like, be
the way the
still
dice are
my
today."
soul.
Okay.
My sword is on thy high.
Despite my tone-deaf singing, I can't see Yaslin. Am I aware
Mike
that
in
she's down?
1015 played
Nero,
this
you have
card.
Spirit of
To
Strength.
Nero.
Wait, I think Nero already has Spirit of Strength.
Yeah, I already had it.
You have double. Now you get to roll 2d6 plus.
I love it.
Okay, go ahead, JTC.
I love it.
Yeah. Am I aware Yaslin's down? Did I hear her like cry out?
I'd say you heard her cry out, but make a perception because you're pretty blind.
Realistically, it wasn't actually the big stone thing that knocked her out. It was the singing.
23.
Nice.
You kind of like feel around. You know that Yaslin went down. You can't see her though. I feel like you would have to like get close enough. You knew where she was. You probably could like grab her.
Yeah. Would I be able to pull her out?
I would say you could grab her, but it's going to be difficult terrain to drag.
Okay, but as long as I can just do it without having to like roll.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll. You just drag.
Okay, so I would move over. That's 10. And then I would drag her back 1, which would be 20.
Huh? I'll do it with you guys.
I'll
Boop.
Oh,
And if you do one more, it'll be 30. You'll still be kind of in the shadows.
Yeah. Does this guy have reach?
Yeah.
He does have reach. Okay, I'm gonna drag her back one more.
Hold on. Where were you standing?
Oh god, right here? I was one
went
space
here?
away from Yaslin.
But then
Yeah, I was one.
Then you moved here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved here for 5, 10,
Okay.
20, 30.
You are gonna take one attack of opportunity because you were within his range, but
But he already used his attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, no, he did. He already did
Oh.
use his attack of opportunity
On
against Nicole.
this-
That's why I'm
on
dragging
this
Yaslin out in
round?
the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. You're right. I'm wrong. Thank you. Okay. Yaslin is. Oops. Yaslin is here.
Okay. And then I'm gonna stop singing. Goodbye, second level spell slot. And I'm going to recast. I'm gonna recast a spell. I'm gonna cast Aura of Life. This is a 30-foot emanation around me. So basically, Kothar summons like an aura, kind of like his spirit guardians, but instead of like the little spirit guardians flitting around him, it's basically like specks of divine light that just circle around him. This is concentration. It's centered on me. Anyone who is within friendly creatures within this are resistant to necrotic damage. Their hit point cannot be reduced. Their hit point maximum cannot be reduced. And if someone is unconscious and starts their turn within this aura, they immediately become conscious at 1 HP.
Oh, holy shit! God damn. Okay. I'm gonna put the. Oops. There we go. Okay.
Will that move with? No, it doesn't.
I don't know how to make auras that are centered on you, unfortunately.
I mean, we can just measure it if you don't want to have the aura. I can just measure it.
I could just move the template. It's literally like I can move it.
Oh, okay.
Boop, boop, boop.
Okay.
They're fighting ghosts and statues, Tamshin. A ghost went inside a statue and is beating on everybody. That's a pretty cool spell.
I've been holding on to this spell for so long.
Yeah, I'm so glad I can put you on the spot. Dude, my mouth is now totally purple from my glass of wine, and it makes my teeth look like I was eating, like, tar.
Did you only have one glass so far?
Just one.
Oh, then again, I'm a lighter pourer than you, so.
I just haven't had a chance to stand up and go get more. Yaslin, you suddenly feel the mercy and gentleness of Tamara overcome you. And you like open your eyes, you have 1 hit point.
Oh, thanks for that. And now I have to decide what to do because it's going to be different. You said you're going to bring something up on my turn?
Oh yeah, you have Sip of Health. You can, with your action, you can roll 2d4 and assign that amount of hit points to you. So as you do your turn, go ahead and do that.
With my action?
Yeah,
So
it's
not
part of your
my
action.
Okay. So... Was she... I can't remember if she was awake when the fog went up.
Tamshin 3
Which one
played
went
this
first? It was the
card.
big ghost, wasn't it?
Advantage to
So,
Nakul.
well,
Nicole, you
The
have
sacred
advantage on your next
statue.
attack. I
Thank you.
can't... Wait, let me look. You were... It happened when you were asleep. When you were knocked out of the fog. So when you open your eyes, the place is completely consumed in fog.
And actually, it was when it was in fog because you said it took disadvantage. So,
Oh, yeah, never mind.
yeah,
Sorry.
it would have been...
I don't know
so
what I'm
to wake up
talking
and-
about.
Sorry, I just remembered that. So Yaslin still being in fog and everything, and not knowing how well this is going to go with the fog, she thinks maybe we should try and get rid of the fog. So she's going to try and cast a spell magic on it.
Okay, are you standing up first?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
So she's going to cast that. And do I have to roll something?
Let Let me
I don't know
see.
the roll at all.
For each spell of 4th level or higher, they have to make an ability check. I honestly, I think it just gets dispelled.
Okay, and then how much was the healing?
2d4. For some reason, I can't target the effect.
Try it on the sequence.
Oh, you know
layer.
what? Is it a tile?
Try it on the other layer, like we do for Spirit Guardians.
I always get confused on how that works. How do you change layers?
It should be the bottom, like 3-line thing.
Oh, sequencing layers. Okay. Select effect. Where does it? How do I move between layers?
If you have that, no. As long as you have that tool selected, you should be able to click on it and select.
I'm like not able to click on it. That's weird. What it should have been was just a measure template, because I just placed a measure template. Uh-oh.
Okay.
What do I do? Why? What happened?
I'm surprised she hasn't said again. Don't you wish we were playing Pathfinder?
That is weird. I'll figure it out. Is there anything else you're gonna do?
I think she'll say thanks, Kofa, and she's going to move a little bit away.
Just whatever you're
Fine.
doing, don't move closer to it.
Yeah, I kind of get that. So she's going to move to there,
Okay.
and that will end her turn, and then it'll be the Guardian's turn.
Okay.
Which, actually, at the end of her turn, she'll say, "Oh, look, there is a big thing over there," as well, because she's dispelled the smoke, so
Yes.
everyone can see it now. And so the Shield Guardian is going to just attack this thing again.
Okay. It says no effects are playing through, so I don't know.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know. I'll have to look at it later.
This is weird. That hits.
Okay, first time I'm doing damage with this thing.
All right.
And so it attacks again.
Yeah, that hits.
And it does another 12 damage. Well, potentially.
Not. It seems quite resistant to physical blows.
The thing is, I don't know if it would be classed as magical damage either.
No.
The shield down attacks him, and yeah. And I think that will end its turn.
Okay.
Actually, it should have regenerated some health as well. It regenerates 10 health every turn.
Oh.
So it should have regenerated 20 health by now, but I can't see its health
Okay.
properly. It's just turned a maximum number of health.
Okay, I'll do it. There.
Oh, there it is.
Regenerated.
Okay, now.
Okay.
I might have the wrong token open. That might be the issue. Yeah, there it is now.
All right.
Webster played this card. A ghost after getting hit by stuff finds a bottle on the floor.
Thanks, Webster. I will definitely keep that in mind. Okay. This giant ghost throws his head back and emits a dreadful howl that summons a cold and biting wind. Ooh. 3 targets are chosen. This is not a spell before you say counterspell. It pulls Lucius, Kothar, and Yaslin 20 feet towards it.
Whee!
There's no save. It just happens. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can you move the aura with me?
Yeah, I will after this.
Actually, can you just delete it and I can just place it myself? I think I should be able to control it myself after that.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Now, I need all 3 of you to make a Constitution saving throw. Good night, Maverick. Thank you so much for all of the mean chaos. Okay, we have a 23, a 14, and a 12.
I'm gonna use one of my advantage inspirations.
Okay.
Aha, better.
Oof. All right. I will tell you how much damage is being done.
Malsfer 2010 played this card. Host learns the power of Bane.
Thank you, Malserv. I'm going to be using that.
Did Yaslin succeed in her saving throw?
Yeah, at 23?
Yeah,
Yes.
good.
Okay.
I just
Now
asked
that
because
the-
I have a specific ability
well-
that says if you fail saving throw.
Okay. Lucius, please take 16 cold damage. Those who succeeded, please take 8 cold damage.
Would you believe Yasmin's unconscious again?
So,
Wait.
What's
Oh,
what's going on?
I'm so sorry.
Oops.
You're muted, Kothar.
Oh no, I'm just talking to myself. Don't
Oh,
mind
okay.
me.
I saw your mouth
Right.
moving, and you had a very
Am
I
in
would like to
school
use my
damage?
other advantage.
Why? You already rolled. Oh,
I'm
why-
rolling
He's
for
doing-
concentration.
Okay, use your.
I'm burning my other advantage immediately.
Okay.
That's
I'm-
okay. That's okay.
I'm not a part of this cold
Is it
damage,
up?
am I?
Is it? No, you're not. Kothar, did you pass or fail?
I passed barely, but I passed.
Okay.
Thankfully.
You see this ghost then kind of like hold his arms together like he's trying to breathe in vitality, but the electric crackles of radiance kind of flash around him, and he goes, "Ugh." It is now the sacred statue's turn.
How much damage did I take?
Half of 8 damage.
It was 8, so I should have only taken 4, which means I'm on 1 health.
Why would you take 4?
Because the Shield Guardian takes half my damage.
Oh, that's right. I
yeah.
keep forgetting about that. Okay, then you have 1 HP.
Yeah, I'm not unconscious again.
Okay. I have an inspiration. I have an advantage. And I have, a bottled flame. Hold on, let me remind myself how much damage bottled flame is.
I think it's 0.
Oh, is it? Is it 0?
Yeah. It doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything at all. Not anything. Absolutely. I absolutely believe you. Oh, this looks interesting. Okay,
found it.
I got it.
Removed it.
Will you actually? I'm gonna just post it in the chat so I can I can reference it as I do this move. Okay. This statue is going to look at the snake who's trying to grapple his body, and it's gonna try and headbutt.
Thought I was grappling, no?
You are.
Okay.
His movement
He's-
is 0,
Gotcha.
so he's going to attack you.
Yeah. Yeah, you can still try and get at me, bro. I will say that he does have disadvantage
Why?
due to my Cloak of displacement.
When you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing a creature to have disadvantage attack rolls against you. If you take the damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn. This property is suppressed when you are incapacitated or restrained or otherwise unable to move. Okay, that's really interesting, because I happen to have advantage because I was granted advantage by Maverick. So it's going to cancel itself out and just be normal.
Yeah.
And I hope I hit you so I can hit you like normal for the next one too. Does a 15 hit?
No.
God damn it. Okay. It's going to attack again with disadvantage, I guess.
Yep.
You are a slippery little snake.
Mm.
Little slippery snake, and it's just like.
I
But-
feel like he turns around and the cloak actually like is projecting an illusion that I'm behind him, but I'm really like grappling him, and he goes to punch the illusion, and the illusion dodges it.
As that happens, you're gonna see an explosion of fire right behind you, which means
Ooh.
you and Sheila have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, okay. $19.
Okay. Sheila? Oh, I guess I'll roll it. Oh no, you got it. Oh, nice. Okay. You're still taking some fire damage though.
Mhm.
But just half. So please take 2 fire damage as this explosion behind you burns your little butt cheeks, and you're like, woof.
Thankfully, Yaslin doesn't take half the damage from it.
No.
Nar.
She would be down.
That would be bad.
Nar, Yaslin.
Nar.
Yaslin,
you
go down.
see-
Nar.
Oh no.
Ar, nar.
You see that Nero's back gets singed a little bit, and like you like see parts of his cloak like get singed off, and like a slight burn patterns on his skin.
Lucius, it's your turn.
Did you take 2 damage off it as well? Did you?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
I
did.
did.
Both of us did.
Because I took 2 damage off it
Oh,
as
then
well.
just add
so
back.
it took
Sorry.
like 4.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
leave it to you. Okay, Lucius, it's your turn. Hey, that fog cloud went away.
Yay!
Yay.
Kurusu, did you do
Alright.
that?
Yes, I did.
You're so smart. Everyone,
Put how to
Kurusu-
do
I need
it in the
I need
description
to-
later on.
I need to learn Boundary.
Actually, before we start this new round, is it okay if I go pee and refill my glass? Since a fresh round of combat, it's round 3. That means combat's been happening for like 36 seconds. Wait, is that right? 6? No,
No.
sorry. 18 seconds.
It is
18 seconds is a long time to wait.
We were gonna agree with you, but no.
No,
Sounds-
I thought 18 and then I like did the shit. Oh,
Webster played this card. Last one I got. Grab a
Webster,
Merlot and
thank
be evil.
you. Webster says, grab a Merlot and be evil. I have advantage on my next attack. Webster, you're awesome.
God.
Guys, thank you so much for using the cards. I think it's just a lot of fun when you do that all. I definitely would love to get some feedback on the loot stream system and any other ideas that you have that you can help kind of influence the game without like derailing things too badly, because we definitely want to like stay on topic. I know math is scary, Abe. Math is scary. I'm not a mather. And
I
am-
do remember when we had the blurred creature in the phaser area.
Yeah, that was
and
so
it
much
was
fun,
like
but
a-
it took a whole session.
Yeah, it took a whole session to do, and it's like it was so much fun, but I can understand why we haven't done it again because yeah, it's just too long.
It's a bummer because we do have limited time on our sessions. Like our sessions are much shorter than other games that I've played. But oh well, it is how it is. I will be right back, everyone.
Yep, I'm gonna get pizza.
Hi, Chad. How are you, Fajoli? We're also just going to ignore the fact that that attack of opportunity took me from full health down to like a third health. This
Yeah, that
is
statue
fine.
seems to hurt.
Yeah, I'm terrified because it looked like we might have had to fight two.
Well, it's not without the realm of possibility.
Yeah, if we beat the shit out of the big ghost, it might go possess the other one, but I would hope not. That's good. I haven't been in the morning workout chat as much because I've been preoccupied / dying. But
What? You're dying?
no, I've just been like dying because I made dumb decisions. not literally dying, just like feeling like death.
Like IRL or in the game?
IRL.
Oh no. What happened?
That is no. It's just no. Nothing happened. It's just like a series of stress at work. I had that ridiculous hangover, and then I got my tattoos. So I'm just like stressed, feeling like death because of hangover, and then feeling like death because of
Oh,
tattoo.
is that why you've been absent lately?
Yeah.
It's been noticed.
I had a pretty bad week as well, so
I'm sorry.
I know. I just feel bad because I haven't done that thing yet to give you. So with the backgrounds to my
Yeah,
character.
take your time. Oh my
It's
gosh,
just,
I can put.
Dealing with an older dog and stuff like that, and who's too old. And also the issues I had with Diablo 4 as well.
You had issues with
I don't
Diablo
know.
4?
Wait,
Yeah.
What's up with Diablo 4?
So I streamed it on Friday, and every time I opened up a new window or I clicked on something to go to a new zone,
Yep.
it would pause for up to 3 minutes.
Do you have a what graphics card do you have?
No, I've already fixed it. I can tell you what the issue was.
Okay.
So I did try to change it from the hard disk drive to the SSD. Made it worse. Looked it up.
What?
It turns out the issue was I didn't install the high definition pack. That fixed the issue. I didn't have high definition selected at all, but it apparently is a bug.
I thought that.
Yeah, there's a bug that's
Okay.
apparently in beta that was fixed, but then it was unfixed if you don't have the high definition pack or whatever.
There have been a lot of issues with Diablo 4, actually.
There's
And
been a lot
then
of
we-
lag for us.
So
the
the other-
Blizzard makes
Like-
perfect games.
The other issue I had with it, which was not mechanical, it
Webster
was a
played this
design choice, I
card
think,
at Koretsu.
is I was playing with someone on Friday night, at the release date for me, and I thought they were AFK, so I was just doing other things in the wild, and they went and did some of the story. So I missed it.
Oh,
So I had
yes.
to roll a new character so I could go and see it, because it's saved after that point.
Yeah, that's a design choice that they did because I think they were having issues with people being like. That's the way they keep the world in sync with across players, because it changes the state of the world for them.
Yeah, but it personally saves it for you as well, and
If
I
you're
don't
in
know
their
how.
party, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't know
Nicole.
how it works if you have to do other
Webster
things.
gave you a spirit of strength.
Oh, thank you, Webster. I did not manage to convince our DM to just down her beverage, though.
Oh, was that a part of the deal?
No,
It's
just
red
above
wine.
it.
You don't chug red wine. That's disgusting.
Here, I'll chug the rest of my beer. Will that count?
Look at how.
Wow, that's
red.
intense.
So I actually prefer red wine, but I actually will choose white wine because it makes my teeth get gray my tongue gets dark purple from just one glass. Like I just took one sip of the second glass. I don't know. I never noticed anyone else with a purpley mouth after like drinking red wine, but I literally won't drink it out in public because it's embarrassing. Like
I've only had that happen if you eat like certain foods with it. But
really?
it's usually like I think it's like fish. Usually it stains my teeth and tongue.
It happens to me 100% of the time.
I've never had it happen.
Also, what do you like about red wine over white wine?
I just like that it's more full body. It just tastes richer, so I drink a little bit slower. I also feel like I get a better buzz from it. White wine, I end up having to drink a lot more to get a buzz.
Bojoli played this card.
Do you drink your red wine room
Koretsu for the
temperature
hangover
or
slash
chilled?
tattoo slash work stress.
You got a sip of health from Fajoli, Nicole, for the tattoo, stress, and work. What
Thank
did
you,
you
Fajoli.
ask, JTC?
Do you drink your red wine chilled or room temp?
You're supposed to drink at room temp.
Yeah.
White wine is chilled. Red wine is room temp.
I
Red
just
wine
can't
is
get past that.
red wine is more to be. It's like meant to be drank with like your red meats, like thicker. It's more full body. I just feel like white wine is just thinner, so you just drink a lot more of it. And I'm always conscious about how much sugar I'm drinking in a drink.
My grandparents, who are like total like, I almost said the word whiny, as you know, opposed to foodie, but like they're super into wine.
Winos?
Yeah, winos.
Winos.
They
they're called
they
winos.
drink their red wine chilled.
I mean, you
I'm
They
not
drink
gonna,
all their
like-
wine
I'm
chilled.
not a snob. I just know that like typically red wine at restaurants is served room temp and white is served chill.
That's what I thought too, but
Hermit, that's
apparently a lot
smart.
of red wine is served chilled. But they said,
mean-
because I asked them, and they said that some of the wine that they have, they serve room temp.
I think it
So
depends on the
Hermit
wine.
says he doesn't drink alcohol, so he doesn't have to deal with it. So I didn't drink, obviously, during my whole pregnancy. And since I've become a mom, I feel like I've become a little bit of an alcoholic because I'm so stressed out all the time that it's very nice to just drink a wine or a whiskey at the end of the day and just be like, and I know it's not healthy. I also like having a drink with my D&D party because it kind of makes it feel like a fun social hang. Oh, and to answer
Not just beating our
Keltis,
asses.
Keltis, we would love to play in the same room. We're like kind of spread out, but that is like absolutely a goal to get the whole cast together in a single room. That would be amazing.
That'd be so much
So
fun.
it-
On the 100th episode.
For anyone who doesn't know, it is currently 1 p.m. where I am.
Oh, so here's the thing, because Cora's not here today, that means we could probably go a little bit over.
A little bit later.
Because normally we're supposed to end at 8:30, but then she let me know that she has to end at 8. But she's not here today, so we could finish the combat, or at least get through another round or two.
How far away is that?
I don't know. It depends
I
on how
don't
much
know.
you suck.
No.
It's an
I mean,
hour
hey.
from now.
Mhm.
Oh, that's 30 minutes from now. I thought you meant how long is it going to take you to kill. In
No,
fact,
I just
Lucius,
meant-
why don't you give me
I
your
just I
turn?
don't know what time you're talking about. Like,
Sorry. Yeah. What's up, Tom? We're alive. Barely.
talking about Yaslin.
Mm-hmm.
We're all very
Perhaps other
alive and
characters.
or dead.
What'd you say, Lucius?
So perhaps other characters as well, except for Lucius. An HP check.
What? What are you asking me?
No, Webster says, can we get an
HP
HP
check.
check?
No. Yeah, on the monsters or on the players?
But
Yaslin
Tears of
has
the
a
Kingdom is
hit
very
point.
relaxing.
A singular hit point.
Yep, one hit
One
point.
HP in a dream.
We missed you too, Tom. Okay, what do you do?
I was also looking at Mage Armor, and it only gives her 3 more AC.
That's a
I
huge
mean, that's
difference.
3 more AC.
That
Yes,
takes you
but it
from
adds
13 to
16.
16.
Yes, but things are rolling for like 20s all the time now. So it's
Yaslin,
not gonna be-
Yaslin. Those 2 hits that knocked you out were exactly 13. Get mage armor. Girl.
I'll have to wait till next time I level up because I can't get it now. So
Can't. Well, all suddenly every monster in the room looks at you and says, "They don't have mage armor."
Mage armor.
Ah.
We'll
They're
just
trying to
get
kill
you
you.
scrolls. It'll be fine.
You
Okay.
can just buy a bunch of scrolls or buy like a staff that has one.
I want to take this staff, the way staffs work in Pathfinder, and like move that to,
Like
be
make
fun.
your own.
yeah,
That'd be
like,
so cool.
You got to put your spells into it, or buy a staff that has like I just
Anyway.
Pathfinder's so cool. Okay.
stop on counterspell.
Okay. This is Lucius's
Yeah,
turn.
Lucius needs to do something.
All right. Lucius is gonna look at this giant ghost and he's gonna go, "Ah, I see you've pulled me closer to you." And as he grabs his bow and he starts sheathing it, "But you made a mistake. You've actually brought me closer to you." And he pulls out Dawnblade
Ah!
and casts a Zephyr Strike to fly in and
Land
slash
Shark
at this.
came out of lurking. That's Land Shark's favorite character is Dawnbringer.
He's going to swing Dawnbringer.
Oh, God. I always forget that there's a wall of terror.
I love it's an entire thesis paper of information about Dawn.
It is, I know.
Yes.
With a 24 to hit.
Yes, does Zephyr Strike give you advantage?
Yes,
Yes.
for
Cool.
one attack.
Cool. Fuck yeah.
Damn, that thing is so bright.
Is it? It would be damage, right? Not versatile.
Yeah. I don't know what the versatile is actually.
I think that would be two-handed. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think you can. with
12
ones.
radiant damage as he swings Dawnbringer through this ghost. He's going to take another slash.
It says when you hit an undead with this, the target takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Really?
Yeah. Second.
You
last
actually read it?
Second to last paragraph. Yes.
The penultimate paragraph.
Fuck yeah. Okay, roll an extra 1d8. That's what the versatile is. It's the undead damage, but just roll a d8 because you've already rolled the first bit.
Oh, I mean,
Yes.
It's still damage. It's damage we are
It's
trying to
still
make
what
up
damage
for.
is damage?
Damn is damn.
And then he's going to swing the second time.
Okay. Wah! Oh, wait, that hits!
Oh.
Nice.
Roll
So I get
versatile.
1d8 extra. On
Yeah,
this
just roll
one, right?
versatile, because that includes the 1d8.
Got it.
Maybe not.
Never mind. Sorry. Just actually go back and roll the first damage and then add the d8 to the formula.
I mean, he rolled an 8. Can he keep it?
Fine! Oh, never mind.
Oh, God.
I mean, it was more damage than the previous one.
Here.
Yeah.
Boom.
17.
How do you help the players? How do you help the players?
I'm glad you asked. Streamloots offers an amazing
So there's a couple ways. You can
exclamation
either
point Streamloots.
you can get
Yeah.
a pack of cards from Streamloots, or you can do it directly by if you gift subs, bits, or donos. Here, this is the menu right here. You can either give them a +2 circumstance bonus, which is a +2 to their roll. You can give them a hero point, which is inspiration, a complete re-roll. Ignore the mystery monster. I don't have a mystery monster, so you can just grant inspiration or give them a +2.
She definitely has a mystery monster. It's just a mystery. Whether or not she has
We
one.
don't have time tonight for mystery monster.
Mystery monster.
Are you done, Lucius?
You're gonna see Lucius just blast away with the wind at his feet across the battle map, away from his slashing entourage. Yeah.
I just went to check on my son in his crib, and he's covered in He like buried himself in a mountain of blankets, and I just see his two little legs sticking out from his blankets.
Nice.
All right. Nicole.
Sorry. Yeah. Bonus action, target Yaslin. I'm going to expend 4 charges of healing light.
It's nice of you.
Oh,
Oh. First rule of Mystery Monster: there is no mystery monster. It's a scam to get you all to give me your money so I can buy more D&D books and Pathfinder books. I'm actually saving up for a couple more Pathfinder books.
and I fell for it. Dang it.
Oh no, Tom, what happened to your old account that got lost? Whoa, 32.
Yeah.
Huh?
It does a lot.
Okay.
If I roll a 19, it's really high.
Why do you have advantage? Because of Hex?
No, because someone gave it to me.
Oh,
Webster-
that's right. Webster.
Yes. Somebody gave it to me. I forgot who. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That did a lot of damage to it. It's getting close, everybody.
Wait, where's
Second attack.
Lucius?
Oh, Tom, I'm so sorry.
Somewhere.
Where's
I'm gonna
Lucius?
use my inspiration
Where?
on that.
Okay.
Lucius is right here. Oh, wait, no, that's
That's
not
Nicole.
cool. I don't know where Lucius went.
Lucius
hits.
went back into the
Oh, he was
shadows.
way back. Yeah, I see
And
him.
then smite as well.
It's a rangy
Gonna-
boy.
And then
The benefit of second strike is I get to
Are you
move
gonna
across the
finish
map.
this guy before he could like wail on you all?
I hope so.
I wanted to do.
Hell yeah, bro! Let's
It's only 6 damage though, but that's a total of 17 damage.
Oh, he's still up. He's still up.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to check one thing really quick.
Oh,
What?
okay.
What?
I does necrotic damage hurt it? But
Oh,
let's see. I technically get 2 hits
No.
of necrotic damage on
he is
it, so
immune to necrotic.
cool. Then that is you can just ignore that.
Okay.
So that is my turn.
That's a really good turn. Nero.
Nero continues his rage and just starts pummeling still. So, unarmed strike to start out with. You know, I don't think I have advantage on this one.
Okay.
But I go reckless and I get advantage on it.
Wait, what?
Reckless attack.
Reckless.
Oh, okay. Reckless.
For I am a raging barbarian and I can do such a thing. 20. Does 20 hit?
Yeah, it does, but like
Good.
double. You
So
got. You
roll
rolled.
doubles every roll.
You
for
rolled
first
a
start.
12 and a 12.
Okay.
Wow.
We did it. We did it, guys. We did it all
got a
together.
hit.
All right. Damage. We're damaging the guy. I get. Does my rage? Is my rage already in effect here?
I don't know.
Let's figure it out.
You know what? I will.
1d6 plus 4. No.
You know what? I gotta.
Okay, so I
put-
add that, and I also add.
There, now I put rage on you, but it's like a 1d what? 1d4?
It's
Should
just
be a flat. It's
it
a flat
should
amount. I
be
think.
Oh, it's just 4
2.
additional. Oh, it's
Or
Two.
I'm looking for what you're talking about. Because I have Path of the Zealot,
what is.
which gives
Oh, I don't
me
know about that.
Divine Fury, which is 1d6 plus 3
Huh?
necrotic damage. I'll link it.
Necrotic.
I can just do it.
Or
So
radiant.
so it's actually immune to necrotic, so don't bother.
But I do it anyway.
Okay.
Actually,
Because it looks cool. You guys see like as Nero's like he goes to do some elbow strikes again, and then goes into a palm strike, and the palm strike you see a blast of like
Webster played
dark
this
energy
card. Fast heal on your club
protrude
DM.
from his palms and just like
who do you want
deflect
me to
off.
give that to? Yeah, it deflects. So I feel like the necrotic energy kind of like flows through your hand, and as it like you see it deflect against this statue, and you realize it has no flesh to necrotic.
Yes. And I'm going to use one of my key points now to do a stunning strike. He has to do a DC 14 saving throw or he is stunned.
Oh.
Or sorry, a con saving throw 14.
Okay.
Thought it was a wisdom. Now I know.
Oh, he fucking fails.
Get wrecked, nerd. Nero says. And no, Buff said that. Nero didn't. I have to own up to that one. And he's just going to use his second attack, his extra attack, to advantage again.
Fuck yeah, that hits.
22 damage. I'm just going to add 2 on the situational bonus for raging. I don't believe I get Zealot Strike against. I mean, it's immune anyway, so it doesn't matter. 12.
Okay. Ooh, this thing looks like you have pummeled it. All of like the details on its facing is completely like pummeled to like a smooth rock.
Excellent. I'm going to use my bonus action to use another key point and to use Fury of Blows. Flurry of Blows. And make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
That's holy shit.
Yeah. Monks are cool, especially when they get
That hit.
relentless attack rage. 14.
Oh. As you hit it, the body crumples down and falls to the ground, and out is ejected a spirit. And it hisses at you. You can use your second flurry of blows against this, if you wish.
Yes. I have another question.
Uh-huh.
Give me a second so I can find, because I have so many of these things. Does Touch of Death apply here? Let me link it.
Link it for me.
Does Touch of Death apply here?
When you reduce a creature with a 5 feet to 0, you gain. Yes, it does.
Okay, so you actually see some of the essence of the ghost,
The
or whatever
stone,
was
the
possessing
statue.
it. Right, but for flavor. You
Pieces-
see some
I
of
feel like pieces of this statue fly up and then and like create some kind of like
Yeah.
armor around you.
it's more of you. If you look closely, you can see that Nero's like muttering something under his breath and is like calling this stone to him, his body, as it attaches, and he gets a temporary HP that I don't know how to. Oh, wait, it's right there. +8 enter. Yes. Okay. Last flurry of blows on Ghosty Boy over here. I'm gonna take a step forward so I can get to him. Fury of blows.
Can the
Attack.
chat hear the music, or is it just me jamming out to it? That hits.
23
I don't know about chat. The players can.
damage.
All right. It shrieks in terror as you throw one of your mighty fists into its essence, and almost like rippling water splashes apart, and it desperately tries to pull its essence back together.
That's my turn.
Kothar.
I am going to grab my holy amulet and I'm going to hold it high above my head as a bright flash of light envelops 30 feet around me, and I'm going to turn undead.
Okay. Is there a
It
roll?
is It is, yeah, it's a wisdom save that they have to make DC 17.
DC
I don't see a
17.
way to ping it.
I
But
can
if they
do it.
fail, yeah, we'll see if they fail.
Okay, so this creature has a fun little feature called Turn Resistance, and it has advantage on saving throws against Turn Undead.
Which one?
Oh, are you doing it on both of them?
Yeah, it's both of them.
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's just 30 feet around me.
Got it. So both of them? Okay, cool. The little one has that ability. The one that just popped out of the statue. I'm gonna roll that one first. What does it have to make?
17.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what happens after I roll for both of them. Let me see if this has turn. Nope. The big one is fine. Saving throw. Normal.
Wait, is it wisdom?
It's wisdom.
That's what I
It
meant.
has disadvantage on wisdom saving throws from my hex.
Oh,
the large
okay.
one.
It failed, so it's okay. In either case, it
Okay,
does still.
cool.
The
So,
large one
I don't
failed.
think this is
The big one, or the large one failed. The small one succeeded.
I don't think this is going to apply, but I'm going to check anyway. I have Destroy Undead. If the CR challenge rating of the big one is 1 or lower, it's instantly destroyed.
No.
I'm assuming no. Okay, so then
close.
it is
It was,
destroyed.
it was close though. It was very
1.25.
close.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
This thing was 1.5.
1.1, yeah. The new
Oh, yeah,
update patch
yeah.
made it stronger for some reason. I don't know.
Okay,
So what does Turn Undead do anyway?
so if they fail, they are turned, which means they must use their actions to run away as if they're frightened. But damage does break it.
Do they have to use their action to dash, or can they just not move towards you? They can still use their action
They have
to
to.
attack.
I think it's they have to use their. They cannot attack. They cannot take actions or reactions other than to dash away, and if they cannot physically dash away, they dodge.
Gotcha. Okay. Wow.
Does them running away inflict attacks of opportunity?
Yeah.
But if it takes damage, it breaks their turn.
Yeah, it breaks the turn.
Yaslin, it's your turn.
Can Yaslin do like a check to see how injured everyone is, or can you just tell?
You're the one that's mostly injured. Actually, Nicole's pretty injured too.
And I think Necro's a bit
Nero?
injured. Nero, yeah.
Not really. He's taken 2 damage.
Oh, I thought we took more damage to that. In that case, then I'm going to do something different than I planned. Yaslin is going to move 1 step over to there, and she is going to cast Cure Wounds on Nicole and herself with a twin spell, and she's going to
Nice.
cast it at, I guess, level 3.
That was
So
a
it'd be-
cool animation.
I don't know why. I guess it was thinking I had
Because
the
you have the other one targeted. Nicole, please
Yeah.
take 21 hit points. Yaslin, take 21 hit points.
I got an 8, a 1, and an 8.
Nice.
I mean, it's good.
That's
I will take
above.
any healing.
That's above average. 818.
I know.
Above the national
I
average.
was
Slightly
I was
above the
actually-
national average, that's right.
I was trying to figure out
Yeah,
what I
because
got.
I was taking a
because
drink,
do
so I
have-
couldn't
Don't
I
worry.
do have the
Our Virgo
empowered
minds are
healing
next.
thing.
I got you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I have the empowered healing thing, so I could have re-rolled it if I wanted to, but no, I'm not going to do that. And then Yaslin is going to say, heal up a bit, and then she is going to move, I guess down to here.
A
So that way
ghost
she's at least 20 feet
sneaks
away.
up on you and goes, "Wah!" Just kidding. That does not happen. What do you want your shield guardian to do?
I think Sheila would probably just attack the thing in front of it again.
Okay. The ghost.
Yep. Making sure I got targeted now, because I did have the other thing targeted. Teacher, fierce. Hack.
Aw.
Aw, poor Sheila.
It misses so badly it almost hits Lumi.
No.
Be careful, Sheila.
Lucius just looking at this happen. What?
You gotta have a head. Doesn't mean you should be able to hit things better than
18
that.
hits.
18 hits.
So damage. And it also gets back 10 hit points.
Excellent.
And that would be its turn.
Giant ghost turns. Are you taking an
Giant
attack of opportunity?
Ghost.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll that with another inspiration.
Let's go.
Golden buzzer inspiration.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'll
Perfect.
take that.
That's
Smite.
why we do it. That's why we do it, baby. Let's go.
Finish him! Finish him!
So smite.
Of course you're gonna
We've
Of
done
course I'm
so,
gonna
we've
spite.
done that so many times. Like I rolled an 8, a 1, and an 8. That was
This has
maximum
been
max.
a crazy
Oh,
roll.
my.
Jesus.
33 damage?
Nakul summons
Yep.
the sun.
How do you want to do it?
Oh man, I feel like Nicole would, out of reflex, reach up and try to grab it, and then just like run it through. He realizes that he couldn't grab it, so he just jams Shinebreaker through its back as it's trying
You
to run
see
away.
beams of light like bursting from its core, like it's cracking apart, and then it just shatters. Ghost like
It's like Agent Smith.
you get a shower of ectoplasm hit you.
Ew.
I was about to say rest easy, but oh,
Did you get any
not
in your
my
mouth?
I closed it in time.
Alright, good.
It was like
Having a
Agent
night at
Smith with
Hermit
a
is so good
matrix.
to see you.
That's hilarious.
Everyone, Hermit is the person that I met at Fan Fusion yesterday at the panel. He had a camera, he came up to me and he said hello, and that it was super rare to find streamers in Arizona. And I was like, that's awesome, because I don't know a lot of people in Arizona. Okay. Yeah, is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
That was not my turn.
Oh, that was the item.
That was,
That was the
yep.
ghost turn.
That was reaction.
Yep.
Oh, it's the ghostie's turn now. This ghostie is going to look at Nero, and its face is going to twist into the thing. Wait a second.
I can't be feared.
Kothar.
Hmm?
What is your aura doing right now?
Everyone's resistant to necrotic damage, cannot have their hit point max reduced, and they get revived if they go down.
What about the fear thing?
Oh, that's gone.
That's gone. Okay.
Oh,
Fear-
I'm raging, so
You can't be
You're-
feared.
I
don't tell
think
her that.
it's a
Don't tell her that.
disadvantage.
Is it
on
di-
it or
is-
something?
Is it
Let me
disadvantage?
link it.
This thing is gonna try to scare you.
Monitor rage. Your rage is early if you're knocked unconscious. You can concentrate on spells. Yeah, I think that's a berserker feat, not a zealot feat. So yeah, I can be feared.
Please make a wisdom save as this thing twists its form into the thing that it thinks you are most scared of, which is a badger.
I got a 10.
You are frightened. While frightened this way, the creature must take the dash action and move away from the Ailan by the safest available route at the start of each of its turns, unless there is nowhere for it to move, in which case it can become stunned until it can move again. Frightened target can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of its turn, ending the effect on a success. If the target saving throw is successful for the effect to end, the target is immune to it. Okay, this thing forms into something that terrifies you.
Mm-hmm.
And your eye slits get tiny. It's then going to, you all notice it starts moving towards
The other one.
that statue in the corner.
I can't do reaction or opportunity attacks now because I'm feared.
Wouldn't Sheila and Lumi get reactions?
I guess.
Yeah, Fumi didn't do reactions.
Okay, go ahead.
Fight.
Miss. Wait, actually, no. That hits. Lumi hit. And Shield Guardian hit. Okay. This thing cries out in pain. It actually looks like it has a lot less hit points than it does when inhabiting a statue. That's as far as it can go, but you all kind of feel the sudden urgency to kill this thing before it inhabits another statue. Lucius, it's your turn.
My turn. Let's see. I am how far from this thing? Lucius is going to try and launch 2 arrows at it. Sheathing Dawnblade in the process. 16 to hit.
Yes.
Alright. Damage. 20.
20 damage! Oh my gosh.
Sharpshooter.
This thing looks like it's almost dead.
He's gonna lob his
One more.
second one. And
That hits.
that hits. Okay.
Uh-huh.
He is
It
not-
has less AC than Jaslyn. How bad is that?
19.
It's impressively low.
As this thing claws its way desperately towards that other statue, your final arrow strikes it in the back and it shrieks before gently dissipating into the darkness.
Does Nero immediately like snap out of his fear?
I think so.
Oh,
Well, that was close.
was that a ballet?
What?
Is this a dad joke?
No, I don't like ballerinas.
You don't like ballerinas, or do you not like dancing? Because that could be a problem.
No, I like dancing. It's just the ballerina dancing.
Why are ghosts incorporeal except for when they die?
Do you want to know the real answer? Because it's quite a long conversation. I can tell you.
You can tell me when we get to where we're going.
Nero like takes some ectoplasm in his finger and like puts it down. He goes, "Nasty things, ghosts, holding on to life when they should be led off to death. Kalimvor hates them, but I know they have their uses."
Define uses.
I mean, look what they just did.
I wouldn't necessarily describe what just happened as useful. At least not to us.
What's useful to the spider is torture to the flea or the fly.
The
I see what
dwarf who has been with you is standing there like, All right then. Oh,
We
guys.
should probably keep the perimeter.
He like
Going.
points. I found the statue that we were supposed to be looking for. And he
Wasn't
takes
the one we destroyed, was it?
no. And he points to a much larger, like 30-foot statue. And there's like a little sconce like attached to it, and he puts a torch in it and lights it. All right, I'd say we head back and make sure everyone gets down safely before we move on. Shall we set up camp around the lift?
Sounds like a plan.
Would be-
It's still gonna be like hours, so
I think so.
And he leads you back where you all start rolling out bedrolls and cooking some or heating up some of the rations you have. You find yourself missing Jamich's cooking, as this is the first time you've had to choke down rations in your entire journey, except for the very
I feel
beginning.
like Yaslin would probably be cooking.
What are you
The
cooking?
whole thing, just the heating up the rations and stuff, because one of the things of Alispray is actually providing food to people.
Sure. Heated
So-
up rations still taste like rations.
Yeah,
It's like biscuits.
doesn't
You're-
mean she's
you're
doesn't mean
eating-
she's a good cook.
No,
She's just
the best
supposed to
cook in the
supply-
world. I'm talking about you're eating beef jerky
Yeah.
and oyster crackers.
Yeah,
You're like, Miss Jamich and his cooking, because you used to eat really good every day. And you realize that there's nowhere to forage as the place is completely desolate. And that is where we will leave our session for tonight. Everyone, you did such a good job. I thought I could kill you, but you are actually capable of killing much higher monsters than I thought.
even
That's
even
actually
without
true.
Cora here.
Yeah, I was without Cora.
All right, now I know to double it up.
Philip.
It's always scary when it can bring you down to 1/3 health in one hit.
Or
I was-
knock
I was-
you out in one turn.
I was fine the entire time.
You were also on top of it.
I was also
Nicole,
choking it with my tail. So.
let's have your golden buzzer nomination.
Ooh.
Not Jamich. Nero.
Yaslin?
Hero.
I'm going to go for Nicole because of those crits at the end.
Nero?
I think Kothar came in clutch with that life aura pocket pick. So I'm gonna go with that.
Kothar?
I'm gonna go with Nero for the monk reveal.
Lucius?
And go with Nicole for embracing his fear of heights.
That was a fun interaction.
It was.
Nicole and Nero, you both have an advantage or an inspiration that you can use for the next game.
We totally didn't plan that.
No, you never plan it. It always happens. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you guys know me so well because I was trying to leave clues to what I was, and then I asked everybody while you were away, Scarlet. I was like, "What do you guys think it is?" Before we start combat, and everybody's like, "It's like some sort of monk fighter martial character."
To be
or
fair,
something.
the first thing you said to everybody was all of you noticed that Nero isn't holding a weapon,
yeah, I know.
which is literally like the defining feature of a mob.
That could still be a druid. That could still be a sorcerer. That could still be any.
No, because they all
You-
have a focus, which I would have said you you had nothing.
You also said you wanted to grapple wrestle.
Yeah,
everything.
you made it
Like,
pretty
Very
awesome.
true.
Yeah.
I tried.
Oh, golden buzzer goes to Dawnbringer.
Yeah.
Ah!
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm also a barbarian because I like barbarians. You got
Yeah,
it.
we got some fucking barbarians.
You guys also got that part right.
All right. you
Sounds
guys
like
are
a clump of a
amazing.
character.
I will see you all next week. Cora won't be there because it'll be her birthday.
Birthday, Cora.
We miss Cora.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Birthday.
If we've gone back, should we hit a long rest now? If we've gone back somewhere else, so we don't forget the next time.
Don't no.
Okay.
No.
No. All right, guys.
No.
I'm not giving you guys as many long rests now because I think one encounter per long rest is too easy.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, I also will be there next week.
Oh, is next week your time off?
Yeah.
Okay, so there'll be 4 of you. Excellent. I can torture you all without your healer and your damage.
Oh
dealer.
crap, we're gonna be
Here.
dead.
All right, guys, I'm letting you go. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. That was such a good session. Look at how I'm so purple. All right, remember, guys, if you like the battle maps that I make, you can get them for free on my Ko-fi. And if you are interested in getting some character art made, I have opened my commissions for the month of June. So either DM me on Twitter or on Discord if you are interested in getting a commission of your D&D character or your Pathfinder character. It's cool, either one. I'm going to be hosting Darling Creep Show, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you so much for everything. You're all amazing. Today was great. Oh, thank you, Pirate Tom. I know. Very, very fancy. Y'all are amazing. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok. TikTok's been super mean to me. It's like totally suppressing. I posted some videos today. They got like under 100 views for the first 6 hours. So help me get out of this suppression by just, I don't know, interacting with my TikToks, the last few TikToks, because this is brutal. This is really, 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 really brutal. I'm also on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and yeah, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Have a good one. Goodbye.